Bar,
You
you get
driving
like
up and
you
you're
get
going to a bar. What
You
are
want
you
to go
doing
to a
at the
lounge.
bar?
Drunks go
Right,
to
you want
liquor
to
You want to go
lounge.
to a
lounge, a
lounge.
lounge. I'm talking about lounge, man.
Oh, that's what you want. You want a lounge.
Yeah, I'm on a lounge.
You smoked already?
But you want an older people lounge.
Yeah,
Right.
somebody.
You
Hold
don't
on,
want
hold
no
on, hold on,
20
hold up,
nothings in
hold
there.
up, hold up.
Bonus
Older
lounge. That's
people.
what we
The
want.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Nah,
I
you
I'm,
said
said like
older, not
40
older
and
people.
over.
it's still questionable about you being a millennial. Are you a millennial? You're not a millennial.
No,
Yes,
he
I'm a
ain't.
millennial. No, I know I'm
he's
Generation
not.
X. No, I'm a Generation X.
Oh.
Are
I'm gonna
you?
be
I'm not a millennial.
78.
Yeah,
1979. I ain't forget.
I'm born in '78. I'm a
said it.
Generation X.
Oh, somebody Google that. I don't believe it. I need fun facts.
Some Google his age. You want us to Google his age?
He's 44.
Google that year. He's 44.
I'm 43 years old.
Some Google his
For
When
age.
you turn 44?
Yeah,
He's
August.
44.
Google that year.
Oh, okay.
He's 44.
I'm 43 years old.
God
I
damn.
think that might make me the young.
Yeah.
Well, that might make me one of the youngest people in this.
I'm 43 years old.
How
Yeah,
was
I'm
it when you
60
saw
Gen X.
That
Reagan
might
get
make
shot?
me the young. Well, that say it again.
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
motherfucker.
I wasn't that old. Shit.
You ain't seen Reagan?
I didn't see Reagan.
You saw the
Say
birth
again.
of hip hop?
I wasn't that old. Nigga said the birth of hip hop.
You ain't seen Reagan?
Oh my.
I didn't see Reagan.
You saw the
Which
birth
actually I
of
did,
hip-hop?
so that made kind of sense.
He did.
Nigga said the birth of
He was in
What
the
is
house
that?
and
Hey,
was
look,
on
That's
running.
not my
See,
background.
Gen X.
Oh.
So that made kind of sense.
He did.
See that?
Gen
Gen
The
X.
house and
Hey,
was
look.
on running.
See, Gen X.
Gen X. Yeah, you're Gen X.
All right, so
Yeah.
stop.
He just
so
made
stop
it.
talking
See that?
to
Gen
us
X.
like
Y'all are
like
millennials.
Like you one of us.
Gen
You're
X.
not
Gen
one
X.
of us.
Yeah, you're Gen
I
X.
never said I'm one of
man.
y'all. I'm at the cusp. I'm at. I'm
You be trying
42.
to- you be trying
Y'all are
to add
millennials.
yourself into the.
Gen X. Yeah, you're
into
Gen
I
the
X.
never
mix.
said I'm like only a couple years off of millennials. Shit. Y'all are millennials.
When you're
But
when it's
you want to be
convenient.
us so bad.
I am like
No, I
am
don't.
only-
No,
I'm like
no, I
only a
don't.
couple years off of
No, I
millennials.
don't.
Shit. Y'all are
It's
millennials.
cool. You
When
got
you're-
Mike
when it's
Tyson and
convenient.
you want to be us so bad.
I am like
No, I don't.
I'm
No,
like
no, I
only a
don't.
couple years off of millennials.
And
Said the Cold War. Shut the fuck up. And the Cold War. Oh shit!
Shit,
No
man,
fuck.
y'all had synth.
Oh.
That shit was cool. Miami Vice and shit. Y'all had that
You can
shit.
do it. Hey,
And what?
Adrian, check
You
on-
had
check
Whitney
on
Houston,
Twitch
nigga.
and tell me how the sound is coming in.
All right, hold on.
You had Whitney.
Well, you can't get on
Houston.
Twitch.
No, I'm on. It's live now. I just want you to check the.
Oh, but you
sound
can't
to
hear
see-
it.
see
Okay.
if we're
Oh,
loud
okay.
enough. 'Cause
All right, cool.
I'm also going to record it too.
He was in the car. He was like, "Here come this new Tony Braxton."
Shit, you have no idea what the new Tony Braxton, boy.
When we had to hear new music in the car,
Mm-hmm.
you had to be driving in the car and just stumble upon a new song. You couldn't go nowhere.
bullshit.
Y'all have no idea what I was like.
That's
Right.
one of those. Wait, turn that up. Turn that up. I ain't never heard that before.
Nah,
You
you don't
I'm
know
from
when
the
it's like.
generation where we still had to record music off the radio.
Hey yo.
You like you off 44. Y'all don't even know
That
about
quiet,
that.
hit that quiet storm mix. Yep.
What Todd be?
Blowing.
Nah, that sound good, man.
Through my life.
It sound good.
Through my
Boom, 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 boom. That should be our thing.
Quiet
Boom,
Storm
boom,
was
boom,
always
boom,
my
boom,
favorite
boom,
thing.
boom, boom.
Fun
I could-
fact, they used to have to play Quiet Storm to put me to sleep when I was growing up.
Quiet storm.
Hey,
Oh, man.
that should be our theme. We ain't gotta play the whole thing. All we need is boom, 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 boom.
Isn't that it's copyrighted?
Boom. That 3 seconds is copyrighted.
Probably.
Absolutely. Can't do
I was
that.
about to say, but maybe. Put it past and they want their money.
And you know how black people are. They hear the first note and be like, Quiet Storm?
James Blunt
How
said
about-
he want his money.
Every time.
How about if we hum it? If we actually do it and we don't sample it, it's not stealing. It's
Nah, man.
Just a live performance of a sample.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. So we can boom,
Just hum the
Boom,
three,
boom, boom.
the three. You say 3 seconds of it. You just want us to.
boom, 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 boom. Hey, welcome to the Black Cast. All right, that shit go.
Welcome to the Black.
Who got the Diva's voice? You gotta do the one with the Diva voice. Welcome to where you can learn.
Gotta hit that. Welcome
Why
to
you
the
trying
Black
to sell me a RuPaul Lou Rawls Christmas story?
Man,
This
what?
me.
y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, like after a certain time, television used to go off, and you wake up middle of the night, you hear them trying to sell you a
infomercial ad.
yeah,
With the music, the greatest hits of the
the greatest
Oh my
hits.
goodness.
the slow jams of
It
the
was
Mhm.
slow jams of the 80s.
Mhm.
And
What's your favorite?
That's exactly what they'd have on it too.
Call now.
Call now 1-800.
Second CD with this.
I should have got me a copy, though.
Dude, you
Should have had some hits.
They weren't selling
All right, well,
CDs back then. They were selling cassette tapes. You shouldn't have got a copy.
And I had many cassette tapes. I had a whole box of cassette tapes.
It's okay.
We're live
Nah,
on
they was
Facebook,
selling
by the
CDs.
way.
It's
It was on
okay.
say it
Oh,
was on they had CDs for it.
That infomercial went into the CD era.
Yeah, it
Yo, I
did.
don't know why they played that after Cartoon Network went off too.
They had a
Oh,
biracial couple
Let me
dancing.
see if I can
They
find
had
it.
that biracial couple dancing.
Back in our day, Cartoon Network didn't even go off.
Yeah, they did.
Nope. That for y'all. The TV used to go off when I was older.
It didn't go off, nor did it have real people on it.
Well,
Cartoon
yeah, that's
Network got real people on it now.
Even
Real people.
Yeah, they got
That's
real
for sure.
people on it now. Like they show.
Shut
real,
up.
They show real people movies and stuff like.
Like what?
I don't know, nigga, like real people movies.
Wasn't there a time frame where Cartoon Network stopped, like before Toonami and all of that? Before Boomerang was a part of it?
I thought it was a lot of infomercials
Look,
at one
hold
point.
on.
Then it came back
That
on.
was
Yeah.
the whole point. It never stopped.
Oh. All right.
Hold on. Can y'all hear this? Hold on. Put this on. I want to share this with y'all.
You
Hold on.
better share with us. Please.
Got a little something I want to share with you all.
You hear the voice?
No, the
Oh shit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo.
y'all hear
Hello?
No,
Nah.
I can
it?
see
The
it.
power of love.
Mhm. Why you wanted to share this with us?
Nah, the
That's how
audio
old you
not
are?
coming through. But this was the commercial.
Yep. Oh,
That's the
man.
shit you hear like 2:00 in the morning when you just wake up. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Now you gotta find the one with headed for a heartbreak on it.
Headed for a heartbreak, sing it.
Headed for a heartbreak.
Yeah.
Is that 80s?
That one. And it was that one in the Motown one.
A part of me did.
It's gotta be 80.
Going to sing it.
Hey man, you gotta let that out.
This man is musical. You already know. You can't,
Exactly.
you
What
can't
you
give him
talking
that
about?
challenge and he not take it.
That man's got talent. What you talking about? So we're live on all circuits, man. Let's go. Bring us in there, Coachies.
Warriors reference?
Ah.
Huh.
You're
Oh,
a
the
man
theaters.
of good taste. Got that reference? I didn't even get it.
You saw it in
Dre's
the
a smart
theater.
man. That's why.
All right. And what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Seriously here with Barking Dogs, bro. Really? Really? It wasn't happening.
They were
this whole
outside.
time, bro.
Hey yo,
He didn't say shit the whole. They must have heard you.
Right? About the disturbance.
Start
of the
again.
Hey,
Hold
we
on,
should have
hold on,
bought.
hold on.
We should have bought.
I'll take that challenge.
Here we're barking dogs.
Oh, yeah. We should definitely do.
My name's staying the
Well, I
same.
know
I
for
ain't changing
me.
shit.
Right.
You got you got the government up there. I ain't got the government.
Jesus.
The gray beard and the black and white is definitely doing my thing.
Hey, Asian, you missing the S.
Why am I missing the S?
Yeah, you are.
Shut up.
Yeah, you
I'm not
are.
an ass. I'm not the ass of the group. Fuck.
You fucked up now.
Dreaded,
Don't
you
you
want to
change
keep your
it.
name like that?
Go ahead and keep your boys dreaded Leo tag going.
I can't.
Gotta let the people know.
I can't change it. I think.
I can. Hold on.
And the dreaded Leo doesn't have an A, by the way.
Don't put an A in dreaded.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't.
Well, that means you can't spell if you first.
I'll give
Nigga,
somebody's
no,
name.
he gets it. That's it.
Hey, this is the best popcorn I've ever had.
Looks delicious.
Don't it?
What kind
Everything
of
looks delicious for you.
It's all black and white for me, man. What kind? What is just regular popcorn or?
It's called high cholesterol. It's triple butter. Triple butter powder.
Damn.
Butter.
You said fuck it.
Yeah,
I've been doing good.
Bag
I've
up,
been doing good.
salt in the shake it about.
If y'all can't tell, I've been doing good on my workouts. I'm getting there. No shirt summer.
Man,
Yeah, because you always going live and licking your lips on
Man.
fucking Facebook.
it's the first
Let me talk to you right set. Oh, no, fuck that. Get off set. Extra live. We're being here to have a personal conversation.
Man,
Yes,
didn't I just say
licking your lips on
buttery?
fucking Facebook.
Can't just let that butter linger.
All right, you ready, you guys?
Time I try to
There we
live
go.
my life.
I'll do this.
Yes.
Get it out. And what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Seriously here with the crew. We finally got a fiver, y'all. We got all 5 of us together. This is the first time in season 2 that we've done this. This is epic. This is realness. This is give me other words. This is, what is it, Dre? Give it to me. This is spectacular. What is it? What is it, Adrian? This is
Stupendous.
This is stupendous. Deontay, hit me with one. This is, what is it?
scheduled.
This is schedule.
Ah!
Be fried. Monk, what is it? Give me a word.
We up one.
We up, and if it's up, then it's stuck. That's hey.
We
man.
up one.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. We up one.
Man.
Let's get it.
God damn.
I
that's
ain't
a
know what
terrible
to
way
say after
start.
schedule.
That's a terrible way to start.
I tried to save it.
Hey,
Who
like I
said
said, I'm
terrible?
rolling with the punches. You know what I mean?
My man said I had to go after schedule, guys. I did the best I could do.
Right.
Nah, this is cool, man. We got all the fellas together, man. We've got all the expressions together. We have all of the perspectives together. And this is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly how it's going to be. And this is exactly how it is that you are going to get it. So, like always, I'm bringing the fellas together. Well, actually, for the first time, I'm bringing the fellas together. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some topics lined up, and we're going to talk about real shit. We're going to talk about a black balanced perspective, love, life, world events, just topics. Try to find a deeper meaning, try to find a lighter meaning. Either way, we are going to find a meaning to everything. Everything. We're going to find a meaning to everything.
Or anything.
Or anything.
Either.
Yeah.
So, starting off, just like the rest of the world, any other news outlet, any other podcaster who tackles worldly events and things like that, we are going to start off with the Ukraine crisis, Ukraine situation that we have going on. It's unfortunate. Yes, you know, Putin is the world's bully at the moment.
I don't know if y'all want my take on that shit.
I was just about
Let
to
Pop-
give a take to him. But we're gonna go with
Let
our
Pop go
resident.
first.
Yeah, we're gonna go with our resident historian to kick it off. What is it that we should know about the situation that's headed over there? How scared should we be? How calm should we be?
We should be right now. We should be at a 7.
Out of 10?
Yeah, we should be at a 7. And here's why.
That's how I like my women. That's not really 7 out of 10s. That's like no. That's like building upwards to something, man. It's
Yeah,
how
because
you
you
like
got.
it, or that's where you start. You
I
start
think,
at
I think
7
that's
to
where I
work
think. I
up.
think he likes it like that. I think he likes it at
I
7.
mean,
Oh,
if
you
I can
like
get
7.
a 7, I'm like I can settle down. 7.
Hey, back to the
I
war.
don't know.
But back to the war.
That does sound like a setup, but at the same time, a pleasurable setup. I don't know.
Look, whatever.
That's
But back, yeah, okay.
It'd be a hard 7, a hard 7 and a soft
You
7.
can settle down with a hard 7. So if you're saying,
A hard
He's out
7,
here
you
trying
can.
to-
you're saying this situation,
You can
is
settle down with a hard 7.
then that-
You got
that's,
it.
that's kind
A
of
hard 7 means he still got bad credit. I don't want a hard 7.
So okay, back to the war. We'll get back to him in a second. Back to the war. The reason why we should be a little worried because what's the end game for Putin? You know what I'm saying? You've invaded a whole other country who has ties to the EU and NATO. What's your end game? What are you going to do? Just stop? You're going to stop Ukraine? Like, I've got Ukraine. I want it. Cool. We got it. Now what? What's your end game? There's no end game to this. He's either going to go and try to capture the rest of the Soviet bloc countries, because I don't see the end game, because the end game is is he going to do all this just to back out when the peace treaty is done? What's his end game?
I feel like the end
There is
game is
There is
I
no end
want to
game.
get what I used to have.
Exactly.
That's
For
the
him
end
go
game. I'm gonna
him
claim
getting what he used to
everything that
have.
we used- Mhm.
Him doing that, he's gonna have to take like a whole bunch of Eastern Bloc countries,
Mhm.
and he has to do that with an army who's not that well funded. Now he has to do it with, now that the whole entire world is interconnected. There's no more Visa, MasterCard. There's no more Facebook, no more Twitter, no more Apple Pay, no more nothing. They're pulling everything out.
You
Only
don't think
thing
he
Russia
planned for
sold.
that?
Now that's the thing. He planned for that, right? He's like, "Fuck it. If I'm gonna go big, whatever." But what's the end game? Are you gonna fight NATO forever? But some of these Eastern Bloc countries belong to NATO. You know what I'm saying? Like Poland's a NATO country. So if he attacks Poland, if he attacks Poland, if he goes after Slovakia, if he goes after Croatia, those are all NATO countries, and NATO's rule is you attack one, you attack all. So does he want to attack NATO, go after NATO? Does he want to launch a nuke? I mean, what's his end game? That's the scary part about all this. There's all these pundits and all these people on TV are like, well, Putin's crazy. Yeah. He's crazy, but he has an end game. We don't know what his end game is. We can't figure out his end game, because if I'm playing chess and you capture all my people and you take everything away and I'm still going forward, it means I don't give a shit anymore. That's the scary part. So like right now, gas is $3.99, right?
No, I think
it went up again.
It might have went up again.
I mean, that's just
Gas out
It's
here.
like 427.
It's four something. Yeah.
How much?
It's four something.
427.
I've
Yeah,
seen
like, well, okay.
905.
Okay, now I put you this way. Gas is up that high because, supply and demand. If Russia exports 60% of its oil to the world, you cut off that oil, guess what's going to happen? Price is going to go up because supply is going to be higher. Demand's going to be higher and supply is going to be limited. So like, listen, and the companies are not going to go, we're not going to charge you guys. We're not going to do that. You got to think about it. Oil was $50 a barrel in November. It's 110 right now. You know what I'm saying? And United States we don't have enough resources to drill our own oil. You know what I'm saying? We don't, because we're, very green conscious. So we're not drilling in Alaska. We are drilling the Gulf of Mexico, but to keep the oil prices down, it's going to be hard as hell to keep gas. And now you got to think Saudi Arabia, all the countries like that who are supplying us with oil, going to go, listen, United States, you got to pay. You want it? Fuck you, pay me. You got a war going on. Fuck you, pay me.
price just went up. That's what they said.
I'm sorry. And here's the scary part. If NATO gets involved, China is going to have to back Russia. If China jumps in, North Korea is going to jump in. North Korea jumps in, Iran's probably going to jump in. You know what I'm saying?
Which turns into full-blown
World War III. Because China has nukes, Russia has nukes. North Korea, I don't know if they have nukes or not. They have some weapons. So as United States of America in this country, we might not get touched like everybody thinks. You know what I'm saying? Because we have oceans between us. So we can see you coming with space satellites. You have all that now. It's hard to invade the United States of America because we're not like, you can't cross a border. You can't
they could cyber attack us.
Russia's like
They could cyber attack.
a pond away from Alaska, man.
Yeah.
No, but listen. Here's
like 5 hours out of Alaska.
But here's the thing about that is you're dealing with there's military bases in Alaska as it is, right?
Mhm.
To get down to so from Alaska to let's say Washington State, it's about a couple days drive because people don't understand how far Alaska is away. Okay, Alaska's about 2 to 3 days drive away from Washington State.
From anywhere else.
Yeah, so we'll know they're coming. We'll know they're coming in from the east. We'll know they're coming from the south. It's hard to invade a country on its home turf who is as technologically advanced as we are. So we may not.
Sales.
But the
Well,
question
People
is,
already
when
already
does it-
here waiting for that key code word to get shit right.
Well, that could be it also, but that's going conspiracy lane. I'm just saying from a
That's
military
not
perspective,
conspiracy. That's military.
it is, but it's hard to sneak up on us. Okay, so what
They
could
cyber
actually
attack
happen
us
is,
anytime. We've
There
been
you go.
cyber attacked already. The country has already
There you
been
go.
cyber attacked.
and that's
Ain't
what I
that
was
hard
about to
to
get to. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get to. The way they're going to get us now is cyber attack. That means they're going to shut down, like they shut down that gas pipeline last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can do
So,
all this
so
shit.
it's not that hard for us to get attacked. Unlike what
Who
you just said.
is they? Russia didn't do that.
Anybody.
No,
I'm just
Russia did
saying,
that.
in
Russia
general,
did that.
anybody can
Russia-
do it.
Russia did that. Russia
did
because the GRU, the Russia backed Russia doesn't like Vladimir Putin plays the mafia game very well. Nobody talked to me. Nobody talked to Paulie. Nobody talked to Paulie. Paulie knows what's going on, but nobody talked to Paulie. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, all they're doing is going, hey, I didn't do anything. I don't know those people, but they hacked us. They got involved in 2016 election. They did it. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir.
But that's the easy stuff, the election stuff. That's you best friends with the president. That's easy. I'm talking about that pipeline. I
Vladimir-
don't remember them being directly tied to that pipeline.
Yes, because it was a Russian group that did this, a Russian hacking group that did that. I'm telling you, Vladimir Putin has been planning this shit for a very long time. Donald Trump made it easy. Donald Trump was part of his plan. It's like, if I get a dumbass in there, the United States will not pay attention to me. They'll not see him building up all these forces. Not see what I'm doing.
If
And guess what?
If that was part of his plan, why not attack during his presidency? Why
Because it
wait
wouldn't
till
make sense
after?
because it wasn't the right time because things had to fall in the crack. You got to think, everybody right now is coming out of a pandemic, right? No one's thinking about war because we're all just coming out of a pandemic. We're all dealing with this shit like, oh shit, COVID's gone or it is gone or it is here, whatever. Now I'm gonna launch an attack. Now, granted, I don't know what the fuck this guy was thinking because, like I said, what is the end game here? Are you going to nuke the United States? You're going to nuke
Why
Poland?
not attack?
At some
Why
point-
not attack during that point in which everyone is under?
No, but
You feel me? If the world is sick, that would be the best time to attack.
it was a great time for attack. But how do you in 2022? How do you occupy a whole country that's not, let's say, Afghanistan? And we couldn't even hold Afghanistan.
We about to watch Putin do it. He about to show us how.
I want to see how he does it because it's hard to maintain a whole entire country.
Now the question,
Especially,
when does he start to turn his focus to America? Because at this point, he's focusing on Ukraine. We're right behind Russia. So if we did decide directly involved, it'll be like a pincer. He got to fight a war on two fronts.
I feel like that's
doing.
why he wants to reclaim what he has. I mean, reclaim
Yep.
what they used to have. Then he's able to proceed to us.
So,
Right now,
here's my question.
I don't think he. Go ahead.
Because you all are speaking on reclaiming. Of course, that's one of the news ideas out there as far as him reclaiming the Soviet Union. That, but if he's having so much trouble with Ukraine, if the world is pretty much cash strapped him and all his billionaire oligarchs all around him, so the cash flow is going to be a bit tricky. Now, if you say China is going to back him financially, and then China turns around and says, hey, listen, I think like after the second day of the invasion of Ukraine, China says, hey, look, y'all should start talking peace talks because this looks bad for everybody. So it's like, I don't think he has the resources to go on a full blown
That's what
reclamation.
I agree with you. Like I said, I don't know what his end game is here.
And he can't, like you said, he can't attack other NATO forces or countries who are also a part of NATO, which used to be a part of the Soviet Union, because that'll be like that's going to war with the world pretty much. So he has to be careful. So the only country who has yet to do it was Ukraine. They're not even a part of the EU right now, presently, even though I do believe that
they're being processed. They're in process.
They're in process right now. But either way, what if it's just as simple as, well, not as simple because this whole thing is very complicated. But what if it's the idea of he just doesn't want Ukraine to be a part of NATO? What if it was that border issue? What if, hey, y'all just
it is
to my capital?
But that's what he wants because like he's 200 miles. Moscow's 200 miles from the Ukrainian border. That's too close. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's like San Francisco. I'm sorry, LA and Mexico. And you're that close. So like, hold up, man. Y'all are way too close. I mean, y'all gonna move nukes over here. Y'all gonna move weapon defense systems over here. We can't have that in my backyard. But again, the issue is that if this had been like 80s, all right, cool, you can do it. All right, we had no technology like that. We weren't interconnected like that. Now we're interconnected. It's hard to like attack another country where you're interconnected with everything. We're still getting money from Russia. You know what I'm saying? We're still importing oil from Russia right now as we speak. Nothing stopped.
They're still
because
talking
they want to.
Whole process.
Yeah, they want to, but guess what? It hasn't stopped yet. You know what I'm saying? Russia's probably still getting stuff from like I know Europe is still getting gas from Russia, getting oil from Russia. They have no choice. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with my dogs?
You want to go check on them, bro? Someone might be in danger.
He was just letting us know.
Someone might be in danger. So Monk, what's up, man? You think sleeper cells? I saw the seriousness in your face, when you said it. And I do want to address it.
Yes, he was saying more opinionated things, less factual things.
Mm-hmm.
They opinionated things. I'm gonna give you my opinion too. You keep saying there's no way. What about sleeper cells? We're too far for them to attack. What about an EBT? I say EBT, but what about AMT? You know what I'm saying? I don't.
AMT. You
talking about and I say
EBT.
Nigga, did you say EBT? Say EBT.
Hey, on some funny. On some not. If they hit that would be a strong hurt.
That's look. You fuck up the EBT system, you fucking up some people up.
Man,
real shit. Hey, I'm crying.
Get your hands out my pockets. So
right?
What? I'm crying. What you mean?
Man, and then
cheese.
Like I want to say it's some white people shit. I really want to say that, but unfortunately, whatever happens to Europeans happens to us. That's just the way it is.
How about what Putin doing and how they're not letting these Africans away? They stopping them from
dark skin
trains.
people scared of dark skin. Doesn't matter what country you're in. They don't like dark skin.
You can't be the black balance and not speak of that though.
I'm telling you, they don't like dark skin.
Africans to get on these trains to leave Ukraine.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is absolutely crazy.
I looked it up. Well, I saw it. It passed by on my feed. There was a black, it was an African guy that they asked to fight for Ukraine. He was leaving. They was like, "You want to stay and help us fight?" He said, "No." No, I'm going on my way.
Because here's the thing. Y'all coming to the aid of the South Africans or the Congolese or the Nigerians or the Somalis, the Sudanese when they're going through inner conflict between different countries? No, that's none of my shit. Nobody cares about Africa until it's time to care about Africa. So I'm with them. I'm like, bye. Because the problem is that, I've been like really looking into going back to Africa to like actually like explore and travel.
You been there before?
No, I've never been there.
How you go back?
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean to go back. I meant to go to Africa. Because one thing that I have noticed that what the programming is of the world is to only show the desolate parts of Africa.
So here's the
and there's in Africa.
Here's the story that I was just talking about. Congo refugee asked to fight in Ukraine and refuses. Gives reasons why. A refugee from Congo named Pyra Diamantudi. I apologize to you, my man, if I butchered your last name.
Ooh.
Says he was asked to fight against Russia for Ukraine and he refused. During an on-camera interview with ABC News, they said that it started when he was attempting to escape Ukraine by train. He was told that he cannot go forward because the train is for women and children. He says he was then told that he would need to take up arms and fight for the country if he wanted to stay on the train. He refused and got off. Later in the interview, he said that the train did allow some men to board, but they were white.
Oh,
Why y'all surprised? There's nothing surprising about that. They listen. Our black skin is a weapon in a lot of places in Europe. I lived there in Europe, the Middle
You lived
East.
in Europe?
Yeah, you know I lived in Europe, the Middle East, all that. You know I lived in Germany for like 3 years.
He was in Germany for like 3 years.
He was in Germany for 3 years. Are you a sleeper cell? That we was just speaking of that you try to throw away casually?
What I'm saying to y'all is that don't be. This is not surprising. They don't. Europeans look. Europeans and Anglo Americans love the culture, not the people. Because them same Ukrainians are probably singing every rap song, singing it got the same Yeezys, whatever. But when it comes to actual black people, nah. But you know what? You can only blame them for so much because what they're shown of Africa is the commercials, is the poor people, is the shit like that. They don't show like Nigeria and Lagos, South Africa. They don't show the very technologically advanced. Nigeria is the fastest growing country in the world. You know what I'm saying? They don't show any of that stuff. But if you actually do your research and you look and pay attention to the continent of Africa, it's there. That's Africa is Wakanda. If you think about it, all the resources and shit around the world people need, they come from Africa. It's not a pro-black thing. This is like a geological thing. It's true. You know, but they don't not gonna give a shit. And that's why I think the African Union started doing that go back to Africa thing and get citizenship. Like, no, because like in Israel, and every Jewish person has a right to go back to Israel and claim
a house. They just go
and claim a house.
Hey,
they can say, hey, I am actually Israeli. This is
really?
I want my piece. Yeah, yes.
Yes. What's the weather in Israel?
Hot and sandy and dusty. Unless you're by the water.
Like my ex. Oh,
man. Oh my God. Why was your ex sandy and dusty?
I didn't know at first. I thought it was a beach. I thought,
No, sorry, sir. No.
Yeah.
No, but you can't be surprised about this stuff, man. It's the return to Africa movement is going to get stronger as time goes on. Once more people understand how it's going to happen. It's just naturally going to happen because people are going to realize they don't like us here. So let's go back to where. But the thing is, you're talking
about in
right here. You think people going back?
Niggas ain't going to.
No, listen. Listen.
We got first world problems. Bro.
I don't know.
I'd rather have a first world
problem
than a third world any day, brother.
But why is Africa?
I need that to be my problem for today. I can't.
We are a third world country. What are you talking about?
We are first. What are you talking about?
We are a third world country. What are you talking about?
We are doing a meeting over Zoom.
And what definition?
We are first world.
In what definition are we a third world country?
We are first world. Our problems is gas is $4. That's not third world problem. Third world problem is they blowing up my backyard. I have no food for today.
And I gotta walk to the river to get water.
Okay,
42 miles.
Well,
two alligators and a monkey.
Technology is only 40% vast in like the lands, and
we're
first world, brother. We are not third. Hello?
Okay. I'm listening. Go ahead.
How you not know that?
Are you about to pull some shit
out? You about to argue that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and Google it.
Oh, well, here it is.
All right, hold on.
Oh yeah,
hold on to the Google.
Man, Google gonna laugh at you.
All right.
Your connection's coming from where?
Hey, Google go ahead with the come on, bro emoji. When he put it in there, come on, bro.
Hold on. Are you looking up what? You're looking what up? Proof that we're a third world country?
No, I'm looking at the list of third world countries.
We're not in it.
Oh yeah.
We got
USA
basketball
can't be
players
on
that
it.
get paid $42 million.
They got basketball. That's individuals. That's not a collective group.
Oh my God. Oh man. You gotta pull up your fun facts quicker.
Yeah, man. I thought you had it. Like I thought when you
I don't have it. I don't have it on
Dude.
deck. Like, listen, I have read. I can't remember the article, but the fact that our infant mortality rate is like one of the worst in the world. We have infant mortality rate. How many our children die at birth is one of the worst in the world. We are one of the poor. We are one of the. Our country has one of the worst healthcare systems in the world. We have what? How many children are homeless right now? Women and children are homeless. The reason why we don't think we're a third world country is we have television that only depicts the nice images. But statistics tell you completely different. Our education system in this country is terrible. We're like 50th in the world in education.
My eyes are open every day. I drive down the streets. I can tell you I'm not in the third
Just
world.
because you don't see, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we are. I'm not saying that physically we're not throwing like bombs at each other and taking Florida's not taking over Georgia, but we're not the best in the world. We're not.
No one's saying we're the best.
That's not the fight. That's not the fight.
We're not third. We're damn near. Because we have nice shit. I will look more at this article next conversation. What else you got? What Dre got?
What else you got? No, brother, man. What else you got? I need to know.
I don't have time to get this stuff up right now, man.
It's fine, man. We'll put a pin in it. Put a pin on it.
I ain't got the time. That's a whole other conversation.
You can't be making allegations like that and don't have the time.
We're gonna move on to a lighter topic, right? Based off of a fun fact. Okay. As a matter of fact, I guess I should wait till Drake gets back to talk about this one. He said he had an experience. Hey, here he is. Cool.
From the abyss of the blackness.
So, anyways, moving on to a lighter topic, opposite the war. Once again, this war sucks. Hopefully it stops soon. Not just for the economic and other issues that are spreading across the U.S., but because nobody wants to see people die like this, man. This is a senseless. Like I said, we don't know what Putin's end game is. I don't think his generals know what his end game is. It's
just a different type of war now. They're not fighting like they used to, and I'm scared to see what they got now.
They're fighting.
I'm scared to see what they got now.
They're fighting on the ground.
They fight on the ground, but they're fighting. They'll start fighting guerrilla warfare here pretty soon. Because you're fighting. You're going to fight an insurgency. Yeah.
Ukraine. They're fighting back. Mm-hmm. Zelensky is a motherfucker, boy. That boy is that.
Listen,
they fighting back, and they making some ground.
President Zelensky. I mean, we're gonna move on in a sec. President Zelensky is proven to be that dude. He was the equivalent of like, what's his name, Wayne Brady, over here, who turned. Just imagine Wayne Brady turning president. That president.
You talking about for the Dave Chappelle skit?
Yeah, and then that president turning into a wartime president who was about that action. Like that's what Zelensky is.
Brady had to slip the bitch.
I mean, he wanted to be an actor. He might be acting right now.
Look, the best line he said was, "I don't need a ride. I need tanks and weapons."
I don't need a ride.
I was like,
ammunition. I need ammo.
My man said, "I'm about that life. Let's go."
Right.
I think that was in Lethal Weapon 4, line 2, scene 12.
Is that what he said? Mm-hmm. Either way, look, every country.
We'll clap back.
Look, every country needs that. They're like, who's their president in Independence Day? The one that rallied.
Bill Paxton. It was one of the.
Was Bill Paxton?
He's a Paxton.
Yeah. Every country in a time needs somebody to rally them together. Somebody who's got good oratory skills to bring us together and to fight these people. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Good what?
Oratory skills. Can speak.
It's not Bill Paxton.
Hey, I like that word. Good.
He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. You're the leader of a country. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, could you imagine if somebody attacked us? I mean, and granted Joe Biden's the president, but he looked like he about to pass out at any second, like any minute. Yeah,
Joe look like that.
Yeah,
Uncle
this
Shay.
president does look like it's draining this man. This draining.
I'm telling you.
Uh,
I'm like, thank you, Grandpa, for taking us away from the crazy uncle. I got you. But damn, Joe, get that man some B12 or a Red Bull or something.
Man, he ain't planning on being a wartime president.
But still,
I don't think he planned on being alive this long.
I'm serious, man.
Stress. His nerves.
Yeah, he looked
like
face.
Pullman. It's Bill Pullman who was the president.
Oh, Pullman, yeah. He looked like he about to say, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down. Can somebody get me a sandwich?
Nah, man, he's like, listen, man, I was just gonna get in office. Obama's gonna tell me how to fix the economy and how to get the pandemic in check, and I'm gonna just listen to Obama and just fix the country, and then I'll pass it on to somebody else or something, man. He ain't expecting.
He can't.
Pop off.
But he can't. He can't pass it on nobody else, man.
He thought he was gonna fix the pandemic, and that was gonna be a breeze.
Yeah, like that's gonna be my.
This is gonna be easy. I got
Y'all
this.
voted for Pop Nope being there.
Fuck
Don't say
yes, I
nothing
voted for
about
Pop
Pop
because
idiot.
crazy dude would have killed us all.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either.
I'm not mad at my decision at all.
Shoot.
Nope.
I do
Hell no, I am.
It's just not easy doing what he's on. He's literally in a position to where he's damned if he does, damned if he.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that you should not be allowed to be president after you turn the age of 70?
I feel like that should be up for discussion.
No,
But
How old is our president now?
Be the case.
How old is our president now?
Me.
He's like 72, something like that. 73. Actually, he's like, I think he's 76.
What's the age?
He's touching 80. He's touching 80.
My man literally said,
Is there an age where is there an age where you have to wait before you can run? What's the
You have to be 35 years old before you get 35 before you can run for president.
So you got between the age of 35 and 70? Yeah, 70 is good. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Should have made it.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because after a while, can we get some youthful energy in the building? Can we get some people in there? You know what I'm saying?
It's not even that. It's not even that. That's a long time. You should have made it. That was your dream?
Yeah, right? Right? You had 40 years to do it.
Come on, brother. You ain't make it up there. Senator is what you
Come
want.
on. You had 40 years to do it. You ain't do it by the time you hit 70. Like right now, I think Congress, you shouldn't be allowed to run for Congress after a certain age. Have you ever seen congressmen?
Mind you, Joe didn't want to run for presidency.
I know he didn't.
It's like he thought he was done too. He also said he was too old for this shit. So I mean,
yeah,
it's just that who else?
He seen what happened was like, I gotta do it.
I got to.
I got to.
The country's not ready for a black woman president.
Obama was like, you have to do it because I can't get back in office. So I need you to get in there. I'm gonna call you every day. I'm gonna tell you what to say. Hey, look, they gonna hate it or love it. You the president. I got you. Obama just made a statement about Ukraine.
What did he say?
He's
the only thing
he's still like, man, hand me my pen and pad. These niggas is going to know today.
The only thing is, the problem is that since we're still on politics, we have nobody to like run. I mean, the Democrats have a few people here and there, but the people the Democrats have are not going to get white votes at all. They're not going to get the white vote. They're not going to get it. And that's the kind of vote you need.
People was thinking about Andrew Yang. Yang just came out with some silly shit to say like a month ago.
He's not. He was very. He was entertaining.
He hit one of those post and delete type jumps. Like
yeah.
He said something crazy about something that was happening. What was it? He said something crazy about something that was happening, and it immediately was like, I gotta delete this shit. So,
but the issue is, we ain't got nobody, man. We ain't got another Obama in our pocket. Who we got? That's going to inspire people to go out and vote and do shit.
You talking about inspiration? I mean,
nah.
I don't know about it.
Jay-Z.
Unfortunately,
this nigga said Andre 3000. I vote for him.
Look, unfortunately, the next president's gonna be a white woman.
I vote for 3 stacks.
I'd vote for The Rock.
What?
If the Rock runs, I vote for
the fuck. Why?
Next subject. Next subject.
All right. That's he's been drinking. What's in that glass?
Yeah.
You day drinking again?
You drinking the Rock? That's
You
what
don't
drinking.
think The Rock would win a presidency if he decided to?
That's not the
run?
point, dog.
would
Let me ask you a
probably
question.
win,
Who do you want
but
as a brain
would we
surgeon?
want him
The
there?
Rock or a brain surgeon?
Are the brain
gotta stop.
surgeons? Are the brain surgeries have a history of fucking up?
No. What?
Give me The Rock. Did he just read the manual this morning? It's still fresh in his mind. Give me The Rock. I'd rather go with a fresh hand than somebody who has a history of fucking up.
Are you out? Dog, that's the reason why we get in a situation we get into. We hire
No,
people to
the
work for
reason
us
why
who are
we-
not
the
qualified to do the
reason
job.
Why we get in situations? See, The Rock,
Oh,
he's
they
going
go-
to school.
I agree with
He's
that.
already studying for political science. Trump did no such thing. That's like saying.
What I'm saying-
Hold on, wait. Arnold Schwarzenegger, motherfucking Kane from wrestling,
Kane?
motherfucking Jake the
Yeah.
Snake, motherfucking.
That was-
Let's not.
It wasn't Jake the Snake. That was
Who was it? No,
yeah,
who was it?
no, it was Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse the Body, right. Let's not. These were good mayors and governors, so let's not. Who with
Say it
Could have
again,
just
say it
said
again.
Pacquiao, bro.
positive.
Say it again. Say it again.
You could've just
Mayors
said
and governors,
Pacquiao.
right?
Yeah, people
Mayors and
who got-
governors,
who
right?
got into the political theater to do
Bruh.
that.
I want a Rhodes
They're all
Oxford
old. They're
scholar.
all owed.
I want a
They're all
Rhodes.
70 years old. They're
I
all
want an
70 years
MIT
old.
graduate.
They're all 70
I
years
want
old,
somebody-
and they're white.
I want somebody with an IQ. I want somebody with a high IQ.
They're old and they're white.
Oh, The Rock
And
is
they
slow?
don't- They don't like black people. All of them. Every
Mhm.
every
All of 'em.
qualification that you done named. They're old. They're white, and they don't like minorities. That's what you.
I don't like. I don't. What I'm
Joe-
saying
Joe
to you
You
is
know
got-
what?
this.
Joe got all of that. Joe
Oh,
got all of
you
that.
don't like
Did
what?
he just say? Did he just say I don't like minorities? Is that what he said?
No, I'm saying what you
No,
said. What you're looking for.
The example.
No.
Your Oxfords and your Ivy Leagues, yeah, they're all old.
Why?
They're all white, and they don't like.
So you telling me
minorities.
that black people can't be Rhodes scholars?
Where are they
There's 2 of them in the NFL last year.
in the NFL? Are they running for president, sir? I thought we were looking for a new president.
No. What I'm saying to black people can't. In the point, black people can't be Rhodes scholars. Okay, we
Well,
can't go to
where we
Oxford.
Well, yeah,
I
but
think
he's
it's a
a
Rhodes Scholars.
president.
Are they running?
What
for
I'm saying is, no. What I'm saying to you is somebody. We need somebody with a resume or qualifications to actually know what the fuck they're doing. Somebody who's been in politics. Somebody has national
We've had
world
that
experience.
already.
Shit like that.
Why
Who?
don't we get somebody that can tell the truth?
That
Because-
too.
No, because the truth is relative.
What?
The truth
Huh?
is relative.
Especially
I guarantee if you have a president that actually told the truth, that president will be the most popular president in history.
The truth is relative.
What do
Whose
you
truth,
mean?
whose truth is he telling? His own.
The truth
Well,
that can be
person's-
communicated. The ones that
Yeah.
can be communicated.
What y'all want to know?
It's
all
something
the
stupid.
Y'all want to know all the secrets that the president
No.
holds in his head? You don't.
No.
I promise
That's not
you,
what I
you
want.
don't.
I want somebody who will go up there and just be like, you know what? That's stupid. And just say it. Just be plain. That's stupid.
Trump did that.
Don't give me the political double talk. That's stupid.
Trump
The
did
shit they're doing in Florida, stupid.
Trump
Texas,
did that.
stupid.
when
Huh?
Trump did that.
Oh,
He said things were stupid. all
Trump
the
called
time.
Mexicans rapists.
That was stupid.
Trump said black people come from shithole countries.
And he also
You said
said
that?
they were very fine people, the Tiki Torch whites.
Tiki
And he
Torch
was
Whites.
also get,
That was relative to his truth. So what truth are we asking for?
and I love Tiki
that
Torch.
was your starting point because I knew where you was gonna bring that back to.
That's
And I
my
love
point.
Tiki Torches.
Well, what truth are we looking for? We're not looking for truth in the presidency. We're looking for somebody who can handle shit under cloak and dagger without telling us what's really going on so that we can continue to live our old peaceful life. If Joe was really, really, really good at his job, we would know nothing about Ukraine right now. We wouldn't have to worry about nuclear problems and nuclear.
We would
launches
have
and
to
all
worry
that
about
sort of
Ukraine,
stuff,
Ukraine right now because we
they
can't
would be-
control
they would be
what another country
they would
does.
have covered
But at
this
the
shit
same
up with
time-
some big race riot down in the South somewhere, and that's what we.
That wouldn't be the way to go, though.
No, man, that's not what. No,
It'd be bad, but
It
like
would be terrible.
we don't want to know the truth of what's happening because the truth scares us. We don't want to know if Area
Bliss.
51 is real.
Oh, now
We don't wanna know
that
shit
is
about
relative.
aliens.
It's
Truth
bliss.
We
scares
don't
you.
want to. We don't want to know. We just don't want to know.
You
certain
don't want to
shit.
know. You don't want to know.
I want to know.
They can send
I
me a
wanna know.
letter in the mail.
Yeah,
I will
telling
take.
me
I will
that-
take weekly. I will take weekly newsletters. I want to know.
Of real shit.
Tell
telling
me.
that the graves are
Of
real.
shit that's really
Yeah.
I think Trump said that at one time, didn't he? He said, "You guys don't want to know what I get in my morning briefs. Like,
I want to know. No, I don't want. I don't. There's certain shit that we should know. But if it's affecting my life, you know what? Fuck that. Wheel alien out. Let me see if alien's real. I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is that we're not hiring qualified people. We hire people that want to be, that we feel good about. We don't hire a qualified person. If that was the case, Hillary Clinton would have been president already. She's the most qualified person ever run for president of the United States. She was a wife of a president. She was Secretary of State. She was a congressman. She was a senator. She's a lawyer. She graduated from top of her class from one of these highfalutin women's colleges. She was qualified. The problem was we didn't like her. She had no swag. She didn't give us nothing.
Dave Chappelle said she missed the dunk. He said it was her fault.
Yeah, he did. But it was her fault.
She missed the dunk.
It was her fault. It was her fault. If she'd have just leaned into black people, like lean into them, she'd have won.
Like Joe did. If you don't vote.
Yeah, Joe leaned into black people like heavy. Like, come on, y'all got me. Y'all got me. She didn't lean hard enough.
Yo.
Because for some reason politicians feel that if I don't get like West Virginia whites, if I don't get the poor whites, I'm not reaching the whole country. But I'm sorry, the rest of the country is important too. That 30%, who gives a fuck about that 30%? I said it before. Fuck them.
Hey, that 30% got Trump in office.
That's the problem. The loudest groups always speak the loudest, man. I mean, the stupidest group always speaks the loudest. Them dumb motherfuckers. They're on TV. They're doing trucker convoys and all kind of dumb shit.
Well, a great thing, one of the good things, cool things about Joe being in office is that he has a dog. We have the first dog. It's dope.
That bit somebody.
We've never. Hey, he's a good dog. You don't let everybody pet you. He knows what he's doing.
They're damn right. That's what I said.
As a matter of fact, fun fact, when a dog sees its owner, their brain emits a burst of the same chemicals we experience when we are in love. That means your dog genuinely, the bottom of its little body, loves you every time he sees you.
That's
chemically
awesome.
Programmed. I've seen that and I've experienced that.
I have 3 dogs. Yep.
Genuine love, bro.
Like, they love you. Every person should own a dog.
You can just be out the house for an hour and they come back, they see you, they act like they thought you died. Like sometimes they get so
you having a bad day, leave your house and come back. See how your dog treats you.
Like,
B, what's the matter, man? Look like you have B. Hold up.
Like, man.
Hold on, Dre. Something happened to B. What happened, B? Your dog died? What happened? I don't know. What happened?
B, you don't have to tell this story. I said say it before we went live. You don't have to tell your story.
What happened?
I gotta.
He don't want to. He doesn't want to share. He doesn't want to share his story. He doesn't have to share.
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm gonna share. So I bought this puppy maybe 5 or 4 years ago. It's a King Corso mixed with a Presa Canary.
I saw that dog. I remember that dog.
I had a King Corso.
Dog.
So the gray one, the gray joint.
I had a black and white one.
Was it the gray one?
Yeah, because there's no gray King Corsos.
Let him finish the story, man.
I'm sorry,
man. I know. So it got to a time where I had to part ways with the dog because where I was living, I couldn't have her no more. So I gave her to a fellow friend. Situations happened with that fellow friend where she couldn't have him no more. And they gave the dog back to me. But I was under the impression that I was getting the dog back, not watching the dog. So later down the line, I get a phone call. Hey, you know that my daughter has Down syndrome and has been acting up since the dog's been gone. Can we get the dog back? And I gave him the dog back for the little girl with Down syndrome.
You're a good soul, man.
Cool. That took a whole lot of strength, player.
Oh wait,
that's a good soul, man.
We can do action.
You know what?
Why you hitting the thumbs down on him? Why you hit the thumbs down?
Petty. That's petty, bro.
Hey, listen, I feel bad.
Why?
I feel bad for my brother's sadness, man. I really do. I knew,
But it's helping a kid,
I
man.
knew of the dog. I was like, oh, you got to. I see conversations off camera. I know how he felt to have the dog back. I was like, man, it's good for you, man. You got your dog back, man. You had her when she was a pup. She's all big now. Blase, blase. A child with Down syndrome asking
Man,
for my
that trumps
dog back?
everything.
Trumps what?
You were giving it.
Trump's, hold on, time out. I'm gonna be the bad guy right now because I just said
Hold up,
when a
man. Hold
dog
up.
sees its owner, their brain emits a burst of the same chemicals we experience.
So you're
when we
telling
are
me
in
you wouldn't
love.
give a child with Down syndrome a dog?
Not my dog. You crazy. The dog that
Oh,
loves
come on,
me
man.
from the bottom of their heart. You
Oh,
crazy.
You cold as ice, man.
I
You
ain't
cold as ice.
I ain't
Come
cold.
on,
Hey,
man.
look, a girl with Down syndrome comes to you and say, "Hey, listen,
That's
my situation would get better if you gave me your son."
What the fuck?
Huh? Sound crazy, don't it?
I'm not giving my
No,
son.
When-
Okay,
no,
no, damn
no,
sense.
When your son
He has a
sees
point.
you,
That's
when
not
your
the
son-
same.
when
Absolutely
your-
not the
when your
same.
son sees
That is
you-
not the same.
when
That's
your
not the
son-
same. That is
Absolutely
not the
when
same.
your
That's
son
not the
sees
same.
you-
Not the
when
same.
your son
That's
sees
not
you,
the
Not
same,
the
you
same.
dog.
think he loves
That's
you
not the same.
from the bottom of his heart?
I'm not
Yeah,
giving
that's
up
it.
my
And-
child. What the
And
fuck?
as you continue to finish the sentence, it's not the same.
I mean,
It's not the
as
It's not the
dog,
same. It's not the
you
same.
see those dogs as family. Like you can't replace those dogs with
Listen, okay, a dog is
Not
like, okay, let's say a cousin that you got to feel like a cousin. Like I love that dog. You know, I love him.
Go out
No,
there-
he died.
go
I feel
out-
bad, but I'm not giving up my
Go
child.
out there in that backyard and tell your 3 dogs you love them like a cousin. I bet one of them will bite you.
any.
Go out there and tell them you don't love them like the daughters that they are. Are they all girls?
Nah, two girls, one boy.
2 girls. Go tell them that you don't love them like the son and daughters that they are, and that you love them like cousins. And see,
I'm not giving up my child. That's not the same thing. It's a human being.
But you'll give up your.
A dog is still an animal. I don't give a fuck. I mean, yes, I love my dogs, but they're still animals.
But the daughter had already.
That's the point. There you go.
With that one.
He put his thumbs
That's the
down
point.
too for Shane's reaction, right?
I don't even know how to.
Is his thumb down for Shane?
I'm not in support of Shane's reaction.
That
I mean,
child can find
listen.
another dog and imprint on that dog. It's
This
so,
nigga
it's
is-
so many
y'all are
dogs in the
tripping.
world.
I think y'all are tripping. Period. So
You talking to a person whose dog actually saved their lives.
See,
yeah, let's hear that
that
story.
dog saved his life.
So, all right, as a kid, I grew up with chronic asthma. Like my lungs could shut down at any moment. So, growing up, I had a toy poodle. That dog, and he didn't even like me that much. So it was one night, went to sleep like every other normal day. But I woke up in the middle of the night and I could not breathe. Like, wake up full blown. Everybody was asleep in the house. Nobody was awake. I was about 10 at the time. Nobody was awake. I tried to get up and walk. I collapsed on the floor. The only being in the household that knew I was suffering was my dog. And he went off. He was scratching at the door. He was banging on the door. He went up and woke up my parents and ran them back to the room. And they knew it was something off because he didn't like me that much. So he made sure, and they came back in enough time to call the ambulance and get me to the hospital. They said any longer my lungs would have collapsed.
I'm pro dog over here. I'm pro dog.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
That's the best.
I love
That
it.
was. I need to
With
eat.
things like-
I need some more popcorn.
I'm pro
Man,
dog.
y'all need to get a damn Lifetime
Give
channel with
my
all
dog
these
some
stories.
Pro dog over here.
Oh, after that,
Uh,
Period.
what you got?
dog,
Go
look.
ahead. No.
You,
He don't like dog.
why don't you like dogs? What's wrong with dogs?
Pro dog.
Cool.
My mom don't like dogs either.
I would have to give
I
them a new
don't. It's not that I don't like dogs. It's just I don't give a fuck about them.
Have you ever had one?
He said 2 different emotions. You got to separate it. It just
No,
sounds
Have
like
you ever
would-
had one?
I used to want to have a dog, but after a while, I feel like I kind of outgrew that. and then I was good.
You don't love
So
yourself.
you never had one?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Don't go there! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
No,
Don't do that!
Dog's love. It's pure. It's unadulterated. It's
Pure
dog's love. That's
So
unconditional love. Well, some dogs, yes. Other dogs will fuck you up if you with conditions. But a lot of dogs will love you unconditionally.
We still talking
I know
about
my
animals,
dogs do.
right?
I respectfully disagree.
What happened, bro?
What happened to you?
No, yeah,
Right.
what happened to you,
Nothing,
bro?
nothing happened.
Instead of a dog
Nothing
dragging you out
happened.
the fire, did they drag you into a fire? What happened?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like,
Absolutely.
Do you like animals?
I'm not a big fan of animals.
There you go, right there. All right.
There you're right there.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan. Like
Yeah.
I appreciate seeing animals like or you know for their place in nature and for their roles and doing what they're supposed to do. I don't necessarily see
point of having a dog?
I don't see the point of that. I have not had too many experiences where I knew people that got dogs for the right reasons, I would say. Like
What's the right reason?
Are they dog fighting?
no, not dog fighting, but like
Oh,
I know
What's
I put it this way. I think getting a dog is a great alternative to having a child.
I have 4 kids and 3 dogs.
Congratulations.
Brady Bunch family over there. Now go tell
that-
your daughters and your son dogs.
Well, here's the thing about dogs. Here's the thing about dogs. Dogs in the beginning, dogs are like children. You do. Puppies are hard because it's not like a child where you like goes pat and go to sleep. It's a dog. It's gonna do whatever it wants. When you train a dog,
he's
you know
a grown man. You ain't got to convince this man on why puppies are great.
Yeah,
He don't know about that.
Absolutely not. Yo.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's like puppies are great.
No,
I mean, I ain't trying to change your mind.
It's like
You never
having
came across a
kids
wrong
and
dog, the
having
good puppy in
kids.
your eyes, a
doing
handsome dog.
There's no way.
A dog will save your life, man.
I'm
I
not
got a
about to
question.
sit
A
here
handsome
and
dog?
I'm not about to sit here and like adjust my entire life schedule. Like people with
I ain't
dogs
saying that.
can't do stuff. They got to find somebody to watch the dog and all of that. Got to worry about coming in the house and it pissing shitting everywhere. Like what's it can't.
That's when you lock your dog up.
It depends on how you train your dog. What are you talking about?
Lock your dog up. Though my dog don't. My dog got
You
homes.
make
They got a cage.
sacrifices for what you want. If you want a dog, you work around
I
the dog.
don't want a dog that bad. I don't want a
So
dog.
you
that
mentioned
He don't like animals.
Hold on.
You mentioned you don't
Trigger.
like animals. Do you value if an animal has a personality or not, or do you value it by its worth and contributions?
He don't give a
He
fuck.
doesn't value it at all.
Look at fuck.
Right.
I
He's
mean,
not an animal person at
it's
all.
an animal.
Get that little barker.
I
away
feel
from
like
him.
if it's between me and the animal, it's me. And now, like life in society or American society has made it's like, oh, it's all about the animals. It's like, we're really asking a question about whether like who contributes more to society. Like if it's between a black man and a dog, like my worth is less than that.
A bee contributes more to the society than you do.
A bee
If we lose
contributes
bees
to
right now-
society or to like
I mean,
nature.
Like
The ecosystem.
Environment,
Eco-
baby.
ecosystem.
Yeah. Nah.
All right.
I wouldn't take
Okay,
that.
and I'm
to
also
us.
not housing a bee either. I'm also not taking care of and picking up food for a bee. A bee pollinates and it does what it does. I don't have to monitor that. I'm talking
You don't
about
want kids
taking
neither,
an
do you?
animal that sits on 4 legs that I cannot communicate in English with and
That's not
raising
true.
it as if
understand.
it is a child.
They
Like,
understand.
no.
they
My dog
understand
understands
You
me.
don't,
They
you don't understand
sense
them.
of a
They
5-year-old.
understand you.
They actually
Okay.
Yeah, my dog understands me.
process ability of a 5-year-old,
Okay.
and they
Well,
understand.
but again, it all depends on the type. That first of all, dogs are like people. For instance, in this instance, the training, the breeding, the type of dog. You know what I'm saying? Like a German Shepherd actually will go to like if you have the German Shepherds are deployed with people overseas as their actual partner.
because the dog will sniff out a bomb. The dog will move with you. I mean, some German shepherds I've seen are like damn near human, the way how smart they are. But that goes with training. But then you have like a Cane Corso or a Dogo Argentina. Hold up. Hold up. Those dogs are bred for a certain reason.
You can't hold up my feelings.
Hold up, man.
It's still early.
He making a point. Hold up your feelings.
Those dogs are bred and built for just like some dogs are tools. You know what I'm saying? A Cane Corso, as big as that dog is, that's a protective dog. You know what I'm saying?
And they love
a Mastiff to protective dogs. Rottweilers, Doberman Pinschers, stuff. Those are protective dogs. They're built for that. And I understand what you're saying, like, this dog's not contributed. I don't really, but those dogs can use it.
You have them around for you.
No, that's the difference. You have pets.
I have a pet, but my pet contributes something to the household. My pet is a guard dog also. Oh, yeah. My dog will bark. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have it.
Oh, okay.
I will always have a dog in my house, always, because that's another line of defense.
I understand that, but that's the extent of contribution that you can expect from a dog. Like, what else are you expecting?
What if the dog is a one of those like them dogs that sniff out diabetes, or the dogs that sniff out cancer?
Emotional support dogs.
Emotional support. I think it's kind of bullshit because you know what? You can't have emotional support.
Adrian, you cannot say that because I have tried so hard to say that having pets is bullshit. I don't want to say that, but so you can't say emotional.
No. Listen. I'm not saying having pets is great, but those people that claim emotional support that have like a peacock or a hamster or a pet rat or a pet snake, that's all bullshit.
No, yeah, that's an excuse. But I was talking about like
how? Because it's a bird.
I can't say that.
It's a bird. How you gonna tell somebody?
Yeah, there's birds.
How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that?
My pet peacock is my emotional support animal.
Because
my pet peacock.
If it is.
Because
you don't like birds.
Because
I don't like birds.
Between mental health, anxiety, and all whatever helps you calm down. If you have an affinity for snakes and you got a pet snake and that helps you,
how does a snake help you calm down though?
Same way a dog does.
Before he comes to your house and choke you out. The snake saved your life. Because if he didn't have that snake, he'd have choked you out. But he went in the house, he pet his emotional distressed snake.
He said, I know I'm safe if I got a snake in this building. Hey.
You good, brother? I got you, man. You got a snake? Cool. You good?
Everybody know he's the alligator man.
Right.
You said you got a 13-foot banana python just roaming around your apartment, and it doesn't. Adios coming in.
I feel safe.
And I feel safe. I feel safe.
Because nobody's coming in there. That's why. Nobody's coming to our house
with a
30-foot python.
And the only thing I saw during my 2 tours was the snake that looked like that. And ever since then, that's the only thing that caused me that. Adrian, man, you old liar. You're a liar.
Some people get like, this lady had I saw this thing on YouTube. This lady had a pet raccoon wrapped up like a baby and going on a plane. I'm like, a raccoon?
Hey, first of all, if you could do that and have the raccoon, why?
You can't domesticate everything, dog.
That's what I'm saying,
man. And at what point do we have to? What Dave Chappelle said the same thing. At what point do we have to play into your comfortability, your fantasy, your it's a raccoon, a animal that's not usually domesticated, and
but let's be serious about it. This raccoon was wrapped up and was able to go through
Right. Was wrapping like a baby. She had it like this.
Yeah, she had a wild raccoon. So that's
domesticated.
On the plane is what she
that wasn't wild. You can't do that to a wild raccoon.
Hey,
so it has to be domesticated.
At one point, dogs were wild, right?
The snake with their whole hand. You could do anything you want.
Yeah.
You put your mind to.
Yeah, but you can't corral that snake to rat.
With me now. We going on this point,
right?
You can do all that. So what was he saying?
It's wild.
No, I was saying it weren't dogs wild at one point, weren't horses wild at one point, but
you could domesticate.
Well, they are still. I mean, certain breeds are.
How are they making these movies with these animals if you can't domesticate? Remember Dr. Dolittle? Those was real animals. Those wasn't CGI. They had a raccoon on them.
Yeah.
Hey. And he can talk.
What if they actually strapped the
I
guinea
guess he made his point because you can't domesticate anything, can't you?
I can't
A bear?
Yeah.
I can't beat.
I've seen movies with
You
bears.
know what I'm saying?
I can't
Yeah,
beat
but
him on that one. He got me there.
Got me with
Some-
Yeah.
somebody-
fight?
Somebody came and was
And
like,
the
I got a
argument goes to
live
B.
But I want a dog. That's what I want. I tell you that right now. I didn't know they love you when they see you. I want a dog, man. I can.
You could use a dog, but I think you're a good dog
I
person.
feel like, well, see, actually, I have an affinity for cats. I like felines.
Now that's the purpose. I don't understand.
That's
Well,
my-
But
Me neither.
why
because
do
of
you
what
want
I
an animal?
with dogs, just like that whole asthma story, dogs always let me know when I'm about to get sick, like really sick, because they won't leave your side. They will not leave your side, and they check on you when you get sick. Yeah, they check on you, and they worry.
Dogs do
about-
know. Dogs know when you're not feeling well. They can tell.
They smell,
Dogs know
they
when women
smell
are
the
pregnant.
diabetes in the air.
They protect women after they get pregnant.
It's extra sweet in here. You okay, master?
Right. And when you're stressed,
Why my dog outside like a slave though? You okay,
when
boss?
stressed, they'll cuddle
We
up.
okay, boss? We all right, boss?
Sometimes people don't pick up on that stuff, but because of their senses, they let you know that they know. And you
They
can't just
know
look
they know.
at and be like, nah, I'm good, because they're gonna be like, nah, I can tell you ain't good.
Well, I got an affinity for cats because cats know, like, when they want to fuck with you, they'll fuck with you, and then when not,
Cats are assholes.
they go do their own
hate
shit.
Cats are assholes.
I put a litter box in the corner. I ain't got to worry about taking it. You do your business, man. I'll clean the litter box. It's fine. You can
Yeah,
teach a
I'm
cat
good.
who is it? Can you teach it? Who can you teach to use the toilet? You can teach one of them to use the toilet. Is it the
You can
dog?
teach both.
Teach a dog.
You
You can teach
both.
anybody anything.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
You can teach anything. Just train it.
I like the independence that the cat doesn't really need me, and I'm fine with that.
Well, you're a cat. Well, then you become the cat's pet.
I become the cat's pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats have a superiority complex. And it's
Yeah,
been
you become the cat's pet. Feed me, take me out, change my little box, do my shit. You know what I'm saying? You become
You
the
know
cat's
what's
pet now
funny?
because I don't need you.
This was
I'll let-
I think I'm okay with
proven.
that.
Cats
I
not
think I'm okay with
humans
that.
because they think they're their kittens. Cats only truly meow not to communicate, but to train kittens to the sound of their voice and emotions.
I didn't know
And
that.
How cats communicate with humans because they think humans are their kittens that serve them. Or
That is
Protect.
dope. I raised a kitten.
I hate cats.
I raised a kitten, and when I had a kitten, like it was certain shit that, like, of course, because you're raising it from a kitten, but it was certain
Mhm.
things that I had lined up in a schedule that it just knew. So it do what you want to do, but when I get home from school, it's time to chill and watch cartoons. So I would sit on the couch, and she would pop up on the couch and sit on the couch, and I would pet her, or she'd get in my lap, and I would pet her, and we'd watch cartoons, and then we'd get up and she'd go do what she want to do. I'll do that until it's time for bed. Hey, it's time for bed. Where you at? And she would go at the foot of the bed, and like it's like training things.
That's what I don't like.
I don't
See,
need
cats
I
need-
It's all right. It's all right. You
All
gotta put
animals
more
need
than
cages at nighttime. Nah, man. Go to your room.
What?
it's,
Oh, animals in cages. How you have a guard dog and the guard dog is in the cage?
Because my guard dog can bark and loud if I can hear her. I'm not gonna leave her out. She shit in my house.
man, you
Oh,
ain't
then
not
you
doing
ain't change
that.
your dog
Oh,
well
I thought
enough.
you said.
You ain't
told
twirling
not to do that. That's what you just
Listen,
said.
I've
Yeah.
trained my dog, but look, dogs like dens. Dogs like, a place to tuck in. Dogs do like that. They enjoy their cages. Like my dog has high anxiety for some ungodly reason. A German Shepherd. So
You
she
got a
needs to be
guard
like
dog
by
that's
herself.
got high anxiety. Bro. How does that work?
I don't fucking know.
Barking at
Yeah, I
everything.
mean,
Do the
once-
other
once-
dogs
At
guard
everything.
her
Once you
when
put
to tell
yourself-
her it's cool?
They rubbing
I'm
her
like, man,
back.
it's my-
Calm down.
Mom's
Right.
Pomeranian has
Calm down.
anxiety.
I'm like, what is wrong? Like I get up, she gets up. I sit down, she sit down. She won't sit down in the house unless I'm sitting down. She has to sit down next to me. I'm like, yo, come on. If I get up to go to the bathroom, she sits outside the bathroom door. My dog's weird.
And you love it.
Well,
You
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I love it.
A
I
lot
love
of people that I know that have dogs, or let's ask this question: do you think that there's any commonality between having a dog and either being controlling or having a dog and being like a parent?
Could you?
I would say
real quick, from my understanding, could you refine that question a little?
I'm going to try. I mean, I'm just going to narrow it down to one question. Do you all see any link between being a dog owner and a parent? Do y'all consider that one thing? Do y'all consider that to be the same thing?
No,
Yeah.
I'm a dog owner. A parent's completely different.
Bro,
I mean, I love my dog, and when I put my last
you
dog
really
down
think
when she
your
got
dogs
sick,
are your cousins?
I think you really treat
Listen,
them like cousins, bro.
let me tell you something.
Yeah,
I put my
okay.
last my last dog I had for 13 years. I had to finally put her down a few years ago, right?
You
She was
cried.
old as shit, right?
You
I
ain't cry?
cried. Now
All right.
I
You
lost
cried
my
because
dog.
your
And I feel
cousin
bad.
died? You
Listen.
cried 'cause
I
your
lost my
cousin
dog.
died?
I
You
feel
cried
bad
'cause
about it. All right, I feel bad. But if I lost my child, I'm devastated. I'm never getting out of bed again.
Okay, so
It's
let me ask you
different.
this question. So then,
Still pain.
if you don't
we ain't
see
talking about the elevation of pain.
if you don't see your dog as like an extension of your parenting, then why do you have an animal? Why do you have a dog?
I enjoy dogs.
So can we say that you just wanted to have a dog in your home? You just wanted to own a dog?
Yeah.
So you decided that you were going to take this dog off of the market, away from its, parents, away from its brothers and sisters, because you wanted to keep it in your home. For what?
If you say it like that, it sounds like I'm making a dog a slave.
I mean, I just think people that have dogs just like want to be in control of something deep down inside.
No, you're wrong. You're
or
wrong.
fulfill a need.
Adrian is doing
Sometimes.
horrible right now. He's making
Dogs
dog
are
owning sound like slavery. Don't answer no more
I
questions.
didn't say
Adrian.
that. I didn't say
Ask
that's
me,
what
brother.
Beyonce said.
Ask
I didn't
me.
say none of that.
No, but
Ask me,
Going
no more
all the
questions.
way into that trap, and I was.
I was like, what? No, I'm not a slave owner. No, not slavery.
No,
Dogs, free dogs.
I'm not even saying it's
Yo,
like a slave thing.
dog
I think
lives
it's
matter.
like- I think it's like,
You was
I
losing.
can't, like this is something that I can directly control. Like I tell you when to sit down, I tell you when to go to the bathroom, I tell you when to walk, I tell you when to do whatever. Like if I can't have ownership or control of nothing else in my life, I know I got this dog or this parrot
No,
or this
I think
cat
it's
or
I think
this
it's more as companionship. Am I saying that right? Saying it wrong.
companionship.
Companion. There we go. It's more companionship. Just to know that I have
Exactly.
protection at the house if I have a family, because I have a dog there. So that's a purpose. That's why I have the dog there. It's for protection now. Or I just want something around, something I can take care of. There's no mental parent aspect to it. There's no slavery. I just need something around.
Shoot, and don't not throw in something else to love and be loved back.
Yeah.
I like.
What?
Hey, you ain't say nothing. You ain't
No,
say
I
you
like-
ain't say nothing with Adrian over here dying.
I
Yeah.
like where Dre is going because
I love
No, I don't like that.
I didn't want a dog
I-
before until I learned that when it looks at you, it immediately loves you the same way people love people. So I was like, holy shit, I want some love. I want to walk into a house and the dog be excited that I'm happy and that I'm alive and I came back home and like that's dope.
Bruh.
Companionship.
It's a good feeling.
So then the question becomes: at what point do we need animals to love us? At what point?
What you mean?
when we feel a
At
void.
what point
you
have we
feel?
gotten to where we need an animal
Always.
for us to feel loved? And
Always.
to love us?
Always.
Like
Animal
always.
always. We always
You need
have pets.
okay. Then
Humans-
I say
humans-
okay. Then I say
humans
okay.
have
As a
always
total
had
are social
pets.
free.
Then I say okay. I
Hold
hope
on,
that
hold
I would only hope that I love myself and that I get enough love from the family and friends and from the people that I make relationships with to like be okay with that. I would not want to receive love or feel like I get my sense of fulfillment or love from an animal. And if people do that, then that's fine, but that's just not me.
Okay,
That's it.
All right, I hear you, Deontay. Dre, what were you trying to say?
So people as a total are social beings by nature. There are other animals in nature that are also social beings. Humans have a pack-like mentality. There are a lot of animals that have pack-like mentalities. There's been plenty examples in the world of animals interacting with each other for beneficial values for each party. Now, when it comes to dogs and humans, it's the same thing. It can be any of those things. It could be companionship. It can be service. It can be, just as you said, Deontay, someone could want to control something completely through. It could be that someone is so social anxiety driven that they can't talk to people, period. Like, talking to people drives them to fear. But when it comes to their animal, they comfort them, they calm them, they soothe them. It's some people that they don't release their emotions, but animals can smell and sense that, and they respond to their animals' responses to them. There's a lot of different purposes that would drive you to interact with dogs, creatures, and things like that. And I say that because I've had dogs in my entire life. I've grown up with dogs. I've lived with dogs my entire life. I've purchased dogs. I've had dogs from their birth. Like, my mom's dog had a dog, and I raised that dog from birth. And I've seen their personalities develop. I see their personality, their attachment grow. I see their habits. I see how they feed off of your habits. And they learn to interact with you in life the way you need something else to know you. Because sometimes people won't learn you and know you like a dog or a pet would. Because to them, you're their world. They live to celebrate you sometimes, depending on how you raise them.
A dog thinks you die every time you leave the house. They don't coming back. But when you come back in the house, they happy as shit because they thought you was dead. They didn't think you was ever coming back.
Do that. Like, some people don't experience that talking to human. Like, you don't come home to someone and every time you walk through the door, oh my goodness, you made it back. Yay. Like, every single
But you know what the funny thing about it is? Here's the funny thing is, if our dog does that every time we come in, we're happy. If our woman did that shit every time we come home, we think she's a little crazy after like the fifth time. Like, why are you so happy to see me every time? Why?
That was a horrible. We're not about to
that.
compare those two people.
No, I'm telling. If your woman was like, look, let me ask you a question.
Hey, nope.
If your woman
going down there,
No. No.
look, if your woman was like,
No.
Go ahead.
look, we're going. If your woman was like, oh my god, every time she saw you, you'd be a little worried.
Nope. I'd be absolutely excited. I wouldn't need a dog.
And take my perspective for what it is.
My bad. Sorry.
I just want to not have to like need that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's just where I am in life. And it's no shade to other people that, you know, I understand what you're saying, Dre. Like, everybody's got their need for their animal in their life. Like, I get it serves a lot of purposes, but it just and I'm not saying I'm an animal hater. Like, I'm just saying, don't hate dog sit for y'all. Like, I come over y'all house if y'all got dogs, I pet the dogs and all of that stuff. But I thought
you was out here choking puppies, man. I didn't know how far your hate went. I didn't know you was just out here buying puppies and choking them. I didn't know.
I'm saying, like, you know, if a dog is chasing me or chasing my kid, and I like stomp on that.
Oh, you gotta fuck that dog up.
Eyes,
you got to.
Then it's like,
yeah.
You gotta fuck that dog up. There's no question.
I don't think anybody in this meet loves dogs that much that we won't kill them.
I'll kick the fuck out of dog for my kid. You kidding me?
Okay, yeah.
What?
I bet. Cool.
My kid, I will launch a dog into the moon. What you talking about?
I don't care what it
you, not to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your emotions to deal with after that happens.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that in a relationship, let's say y'all have a dog, right? Mm-hmm. Who gets a dog when y'all split up? Because it's not a child. Who gets the dog when y'all split up? You know, we in a relationship with a girl, right? Say y'all get a dog together. Who gets the dog? Yeah.
Both bought it.
You sell
well,
it.
like, you pay for the dog. She helped buy the toys. No. Y'all both feed the dog. Who gets the dog?
Whoever bought the dog.
I feel like the man gets the dog. Dog.
Nah, it's whoever bought the dog. If she buys it, it's her dog. I don't care what we do after we buy it. But whoever purchases the dog, it's your dog.
That's the other interesting thing about dogs too, because it's like, do you treat it like property or do you treat it like a person? Because if it's property, you're just gonna sell it or split it down the middle. If it's a person, then you're gonna get custody, and then you're gonna see that person and that dog every couple of weeks or whatever y'all set up. Like, it's only one of, like,
to me, it's whoever is imprinted on that dog the most. We just about to
Oh,
sit
come
that.
on.
We gonna
No,
sit that dog
nah,
in the middle,
nah.
and whoever. The
We ain't about
Nah,
to do that.
Whoever the
If
dog goes to.
Not after that
if
case you just made for they love their
No.
owners and all of that stuff.
If
No,
you
I
said.
that's what I'm
spent-
saying. No,
That-
this is my thing. This is my thing. If she buys the dog, let's just say she bought me a dog for my birthday. She bought it for me. She bought it, but she bought it for me. Now I'm taking
your
care of
dog.
the dog. I raised this dog. This dog, this is my dog. Now we break up. She like, hey, I got the receipt. The dog coming to you. The fuck it. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Because you ain't did shit for this dog. Or even if
So
you
in
did,
other words,
even if you did, you didn't
so
do
in
as
oth-
much as me. So if I imprinted on that dog, nigga, this
You
is
pretty
my
much
dog.
gonna be having
We gonna-
a custody
we
battle. at
Yeah, we
that
gonna
point.
go to court.
That-
We gonna go to court because they did.
So
that.
in other
They
words,
did
we need to
that.
get that written out.
They did that on one of them judge shows or whatever. This
Judge-
dude,
It was either Judge Judy or Judge Mathis. It could have been Judge Joe Byrne.
I think it was one of the. It might have been one of them other jumps. But like,
He just named them all. Talking about it could have been Judy.
a dude was suing for custody of the dog. He was like, "That's my dog." Blah blah blah. And the only reason she took it back is because she bought him. And they brought the dog in, and he was like, "Hey girl, I missed you. Hey, oh my god, nigga was about to."
Oh yeah,
crash
with the
it."
white. It was like a little white dog.
Yeah, and they put the dog down, and it ran straight to him, and she was like, "Order for the plaintiff, take the dog home." You know, dog, bro. Like, nah, if I love that dog and I'm taking care of that dog, that's my damn dog. Like, nah.
You just gonna be in your. You just going to be in your feelings. If I paid $1,500 for that dog and you hurt my feelings, I'm getting the dog, man.
you sure at least you SOL. You SOL.
Yeah, we go a baby or a baby. We gonna sign a prenup before this dog. Hey, just in case we don't work out.
Did Kim and Kanye have a
I
dog
get the
together?
dog. Huh?
Did anybody know if Kim and Kanye had a dog together?
I
No.
don't know what they.
I don't
I don't know if they.
Let's
got
thank
no
God.
answer, but they got some other shit. They got a Pete Davidson together. That's what's happening.
You think he gonna catch him
That video yet?
Because Kanye.
Oh, amazing.
catch him one day?
Hilarious. The
I haven't
video's
seen-
hilarious.
Oh, the
Hilarious.
what's
Easy
it called?
Jump.
The easy jump. First of all, as much as I don't want to support what Kanye's doing, the song is fire.
Mhm.
Everybody keeps
I've heard
saying that.
I haven't heard the song yet.
The song is fire. Like this is Ye we talking about. It's a good song. It's just the video he made for the song is just it's fucked up, man. It's
Ye's
fucked
about
up.
to put out some weird gold right now because his head is just tail spinning.
I'm not even giving,
Hold on.
I'm not giving him that.
Do we think? Let me ask a question. Since we're all black men, do you think that Kanye West is doing this on purpose, or is he suffering from a mental break?
It's on
No,
purpose.
he-
It's on purpose.
No,
I'm not
he's
giving him
crazy.
the benefit of the doubt. I'm not giving him the crazy route. It's on purpose.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
No, I think it's a problem that he's crazy, but I think he's crazy.
It's on
Nah,
purpose.
he knows exactly
because
what he
the
doing.
Things that he's doing is
Oh.
right on par. It's out of a book. It's out of a script of a hurt man.
Okay, then I'll jump over tracks. Yeah, he is doing it on purpose, but I think he's doing it on purpose because he's getting all of these like, I need to do something impulses.
It's like he's doing the shit that a hurt dude would do if he was a billionaire, had the money to do.
Facts.
Oh, so you're saying that his hurt level is on a different level because he's rich.
Yeah, he's able to express
Well, he has
on a
means
different
to do
level
something
because
now.
he's rich.
Yeah.
If
If
He in trouble. He in trouble. He in trouble. Look, he in trouble.
You got in trouble.
He in trouble.
And I ain't gonna tell you again.
What happened? What Kanye got in trouble?
Now he's talking about your background. sound like you got in trouble.
Oh, no.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Eating all the hash
Gotcha.
brown.
But no, man. Like if we had the budget to bash the new dude that our ex is dating.
But here's the thing, but
would do
why though? But because my thing is like this. You know what you were getting when you started dating her, right? You knew who she was, right? Now you
Was
break up,
it-
you got 4 kids together, You know what I'm saying?
So
And my thing is like this. Don't you realize the internet is forever?
so I'm gonna
Your
let
kids will grow up and see how crazy their father was.
I'm gonna let that statement stand. The only thing I would like to change from what you said is he knew who she was when they got married. It's not that he didn't know, it's that who she was wasn't an issue for him.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse or a reason why it is they got a divorce.
But there's something wrong with her. At this point in time, you've been divorced 4 times. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you. After 4 times being married, there's something wrong with you.
Why?
Your decision making's fucked up.
Why?
You can't
4
make four
times.
mistakes.
Marriage is optional at that point.
That's a big ass mistake to make, dude.
It's a motherfucker. It's showing the clownery.
That's a big ass mistake to make, dude.
Of being married. But why something got to be wrong with her and not the niggas
Something wrong with her, man. Something wrong with her.
And not the people who keep proposing to her.
What's wrong with them? Well, because there's some look. You're biting into the fame. You're into she is fine as shit. We ain't gonna act like she ain't. You know what I'm saying? But there's got to be something wrong with her. If 4 men like, you know what, man, she ain't. They're like, nah, we good. Nah, we good. We good. Now the last one, I'll give you. That's probably more Kanye than Kim.
yeah, because Kanye was probably like, "Oh, okay, Chris, I can get her," but
yeah,
nah.
I think it's more. But it's like even
Amber Rose. We're not gonna sit here and talk like Amber Rose isn't also a wild girl. Slut shame, or not slut shaming, slut walking. Wild
Right,
girl. Like she with
now, Amber Rose is finer than Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Kinda.
But like,
Yeah.
I'm saying like. So
I like Amber's swag.
So Kanye doesn't have an issue with the controversies of the individuals that he's dating. So like I said, I don't think that
Her personality must be trash.
Once again, why does it have to do with anything that she did?
I don't know, man. Like I like there's something behind closed doors we're not talking about. You know, with these women, there's got to be something wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that Kanye is the most stable motherfucker on the planet. That's by far not true.
You know what I think it is?
That family has a track record with fucking up men.
You know what I think it is? I just think that they're all selfish. I think,
Yeah.
And when I say it this way, it's because they want to be self-made, self-sufficient, self-everything, and keep the image of their family going. And then
I think
that, like they have their individual relationships, but I don't think they have time for it. Not to mention, they're always with people who don't have time for it because they off doing their own thing.
I think he fell for the old 3-6 mafia. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved, and try to save somebody who didn't want to be saved.
I don't know. Like
Hold on. I gotta respond to that. Who fell for that?
Kanye fell for that. She didn't want to be saved, and she faked and got saved so she can get that publicity and get that extra rapport and money up, and then dump that nigga.
Why did she didn't need that?
She didn't.
That's not. So
She didn't.
How can that be a motive? She didn't need Kanye to be Kim Kardashian.
If Kim Kardashian wants to take on a new look after a sex video came out about her, then yeah, she needs to.
They got together
wait a minute.
after the sex video.
Wait a minute. Before you start raising your voice octaves, like
He said before you start raising your voice.
Marriage makes everyone think someone is serious. Someone is like dedicated to sticking something out lifelong. So if she wanted to, like, I think, get into law school and start changing her image from the joint that was caught sleeping with Ray J and the sex tape came out about her, she had to get married. And Kanye was the person that was willing to do that, help change her image out.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
So you guys are aware that you could be a slut and get your lawyers pass the bar at the same time, right?
Sure.
What I'm saying is
Sure,
that
but that doesn't save your
Hold on,
reputation.
you understand
That doesn't help your
hold on, wait.
reputation.
You understand that that's not a prerequisite to getting to passing the bar. Right?
It doesn't help your reputation.
Your reputation.
But the question is, what is their card? I mean, yes, the Kardashians are like a brand now. It's a name. It's all that. It's involved in all that. But are any of these people in that family happy? I mean, like really happy?
Probably.
I mean,
bro.
The same.
I mean, I don't know because Khloe Kardashian don't seem happy because that nigga Tristan was out here doing what he doing. He was out here throwing that thing around, having babies with all kind of women.
Okay, so now is that Khloe's fault or is that Tristan's fault?
That's Tristan's fault, and that's Khloe's fault for sticking with his ass. Come on, he is what he is.
Okay.
He told her.
Save her. She don't want to be.
So
Save.
Kanye is who he is. So is the reason why their marriage got destroyed because of what Kim was or what Kanye is?
Only thing that we know is what they know behind closed doors is why their marriage got destroyed. That's it.
That's not. That's not behind closed doors. She literally.
No. The real reasons are behind closed doors.
She literally said he got too. It got too much. Especially the breaking point was when he was running for president and said that whole my wife wanted to abort my daughter.
Oh yeah, he did step over. He did cross some lines though.
She literally said that was the breaking point.
Kanye is a habitual line stepper. That's what he is. He's a I'm gonna step over that line. Let me see what I can do.
So
Let me say this shit.
I'm trying to figure out
that one thing.
Because
is that stepping over the line?
That's why I said that ain't crazy.
At what point is it just blunt?
At what point do you enjoy embarrassing your wife and your
exactly
and your daughter
exactly
old enough to understand what you're saying?
Exactly.
I said, at what point is that being blunt? You asked me a question on a question. I
I
said, at what point is?
I got you. It's very blunt. All right, now answer my question.
All right, it's wrong. It's wrong.
It's never okay to embarrass your family the way Kanye is embarrassing.
But he's embarrassing the fuck out of people too. I mean, he's like,
what's more embarrassing, the sex tape or saying that I almost abort my child? Somebody seeing her body getting fucked or saying that, hey, I might have got rid of my kid, that everybody does. Everybody don't do a sex
everybody
tape.
Got a sex tape somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the
but
it's the
if you about that life, you're not gonna care about the sex tape. That gave her
exactly
for real. So she uses that as her upstart. Plus, she nude modeling anyway, and Kanye was like, you.
I honestly think it's an issue of people like having more comfortability with certain topics than others. Like some people are more open about talking about those things. And maybe that's something Kanye and her should have discussed before he was just like, bleh. But some people are very comfortable being like, oh yeah, I was molested when I was 12 or whatever, their thing is.
That's not that's like
but that was his child too.
It's certain things that you shouldn't share on an open platform like that if it's not, yes, it's a part of your trauma, but you share that trauma with somebody else. Like you said, yeah, they should probably talk about it before he just blurts out and say it, especially if you share that trauma with somebody, because now you open your family up to scrutiny. And at the same time, you damage this wasn't a baby that they was. I forgot who was it, West or Chicago or whatever the child's name is. That she's old enough to know, old enough to Google, old enough to figure out who dad is talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't do that. Like you don't.
I don't think that. I understand Kanye's like a bit of a narcissist. We're not going to say that. And so is Kim Kardashian. The whole family are narcissists. I just think that we've gone to a culture, and they help do this, that it's okay to share too much. We overshare way too much. The world, I understand that we're on social media and it's good to share. We're all lonely for the past couple of years and the pandemic and all this shit. We overshare, man. It's too much shit. Some shit just, I don't want to know. Make some dance videos, make some music, make me laugh, entertain me, but I don't give a fuck about your relationship with so-and-so's. If you make a sex tape and that's what you want to do, go for it. I got you. If you fine, I'll support you. You know what I'm saying? But we just oversharing way too much. Only if you find that. Nobody wants.
Yeah, I support you.
Yeah, nobody wants to see ugly sex tape. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
Hey, there's sections in there.
Yeah, sometimes people do just keep some of that to themselves.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, there's no reason we should know about Kim Kardashian's relationship with Kanye. I don't care. That's their business. I don't want to know about that. But the problem is that we put such a high value on celebrity.
That's
unlike, you know.
Well, okay, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what my issue is with Kanye. And then I hate to be on this Kanye bashing, but the nigga's wrong. He's wrong. I just got so many issues surrounding like the whole thing to where like I don't care until Kanye says stuff like, and matter of fact, what's his name, man? Sean King posted it's a list of 7 things that Kanye will do in order. It's a rotation that he does throughout this whole process. But Kanye has a habit of doing something fucked up, and then what he'll do is he will call on support from black people. Then he will say something Christian-like, godly, or something like that, and have the choir sing about something. And then he'll do a full circle and do it. So, like, we'll forgive him, and then he'll do a full circle and do the whole thing all over again.
Or he'll drop an album.
Drop some songs, and then, we'll love him again. And my thing was, I peeped that pattern the first time when he was so-called looking for his daughter's birthday party. And he was calling around, and he was on social media, and he was like, "They keep."
Come on, man, shit like that. Come on, why are you going live?
He says, "I'm speaking out for all the single fathers and all the baby fathers whose mother tries to keep the children away from them." Blah blah blah. Right. So he's calling for all the support. I have yet to hear him call on the support for the single fathers. And the fathers, like he's using it as a ploy, and he'll say it, and he'll say it, and he'll get people on his side. Yeah, Ye speaking up for somebody help find his daughter, and he'll never talk about it again. And it's just like, whoa,
you know what?
Don't war cry like that, and it ain't no fucking war. It's just your war. I thought this was a big situation. I thought you was finally going to lend your support. No. He's doing it for his own selfish means.
I look at Kanye as he's on, for me, he's on the same pro level as Jay-Z as far as like catalog, as far as like money, influence, stuff like that, right? Kanye needs to take a page out of Jay-Z's book and fall in a fucking background and chill the hell out. It's like I'm done with you. We're done. I'm done with Kanye. We're done. You're done. Donald Trump shit. Slavery's a choice stick. We have to be done with this situation.
It's a whole cult following. We're not.
Which is sad.
He said, "I'm dropping Donda 2. The listening party is at some stadium," and he packs the stadium. There are people who are literally seeing the toxic shit that he's doing to his now ex-wife and her current boyfriend, and they'll say, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Get that man his family back." Like, there are people who agree with it. The issue that I have...
But that nigga's a billionaire. Nigga, you got your family. Don't only hear that shit, man. Stop it. Stop it. I hate rich people complaining about poor people problems. Shut the fuck up.
The issue that I have, and like I said, it's not a big stake. Like, I see it, and it just kind of grinds my gear. Because whenever, in my circle, whenever I ask, "Hey, what do you think about the whole Kanye and Kim thing, or what's going on?" Blah, blah, blah. Currently, 2022, shit, let's say 2021 when the shit started or whatever. What do you think about it? Someone will always reference back to 2012 when she made the sex tape. Like, Jesus Christ, what does that have to do with the shit that she's going through right now? It's
not a goddamn thing.
So it's like, because she made the sex tape, because she built her fortune, or they built their fortune off of whatever means that they built it, so she's at fault for what's taking place going with her divorce and her current boyfriend and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. That sounds ridiculous.
She spun that sex tape into a $1 billion empire. I ain't mad at her.
Good for her. What I say, Monk?
Yeah.
If you can get them, get them.
Get them.
If you got to me, you see a girl who look like she out of your league. If you can get her, go get her. If you can't, then you can't. 4.
but all boils down to is that this guy needs to take a seat, sit down for a second, and relax. You're at top of your game. You got the number one shoe in the world. You're making all this money. Go fucking sit down and enjoy a drink somewhere. Go sit down with your kids. You know what? Be a father for the next 15 years. You ain't got to work.
You might as well have just took advantage of the situation, how it was. But
I mean, just sit the fuck down. But I don't understand that this need to be in front of everybody. There's need to be in front of the camera. Sit down somewhere and enjoy your money. You're not enjoying your money. You look at you. You look miserable every time I see him.
And now he's dating a chick that looks just like
exactly like Kim Kardashian.
Like it's getting scary, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But like that's what I was saying earlier. He's been obsessed with Kim Kardashian ever since he was a celebrity.
Yeah,
like he would buy her $1 million cakes and send it to her party and buy her $1 million gifts. Wouldn't even be invited to the party and just send it because he was like a ring girl.
Oh, so he been simping.
Yeah, like years. Yeah, and when I say years. But you remember Kim Kardashian
used to do like parties and shit like that for people, and used to like do celebrity closets and shit like that back in the day, hang out with Paris Hilton. Like Kim Kardashian used to go to all them parties back in the day. She was on King magazine. She was a model. That was all fascination from Jay-Z and all them. We used to hang out together. She traveled in them rap circles for a long time. You know what I'm saying? She didn't move on to athletes until the 2015s with Reggie Bush and all them
and stuff.
Yeah, that's when she got into athletes. You know what I'm saying? It was all music people before then.
If you can get her, get her. This is Kanye. We're talking. Obviously, it didn't set him back financially to do those things. Obviously, it didn't hold his career back to do those things. He was able to, if he wanted her, and he was able to go get her. And then he got her.
So he didn't want to let it go either.
He won't let it go though. I think he'll catch Pete Davis. I think he's gonna catch Pete one day. It's gonna happen. I think he's gonna catch him.
Catch him doing what? He's gonna get surprised. Pete might fuck him up.
That would be hilarious. Oh my god!
You don't.
I don't want to wish an ass whipping on a black man, but that would be a funny ass whipping.
You don't know what niggas. You don't know what people know. And this is I'm not going to hate on Pete no matter what, because his catalog of women for Pete Davidson to get he is the ultimate underdog.
It is impressive, dog.
Yeah.
Like you don't even understand, bro.
Yeah, like, he's definitely
he is dating well beyond his station, bro.
Where have we seen this before though? Like where have we seen a woman like that's just got out of a traumatic situation and then dates like someone that's like, whoa, what? Jada Pinkett. I don't know. Off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Oh, like at the rebound is what you're saying?
Yeah.
But
I'm sure.
I can do a successful one. Sierra was a successful one.
Sierra was a
well. Pete Davis say what? Andre Grande and who else? And all these.
Because she got Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russ was the rebound.
Yeah.
On who?
Russell.
Russ was the rebound.
Yeah, he kept that rebound and ran for a fucking mile with that bitch. I'll tell you what,
man, that's super
2
simple.
kids later, $1 million and shit like that later.
That nigga need a simple ward.
She made him. She turned his black card back on, but he lost it for a while.
Russell Wilson ain't never lose nothing.
He helped. That nigga been winning since college. Nigga. Lost what?
Yeah, he helped her. He helped her. She ain't making no more music. Yeah, where's she getting money from?
Nah, she made more music.
Where's she getting money from?
Future
appearances,
child support.
Future. Yeah.
Could be appearances, could be modeling. I don't know, man. Niggas got hands. Could be some perfume ad or something. Y'all think?
But on top of that,
music, if she only got to make money from music, that's not.
If she manages her money right, she'll be fine.
She's guest hosting Ellen's show right now. You're asking where she's getting money from.
But look, you know what the problem is? I'll tell you why we do this, because people don't manage their money correctly. So you're like, we always see the people who don't manage their money. Some of these celebrities manage their money very well and are sitting on millions of dollars and living a simple lifestyle. So she might not need to work anymore.
She might not need to sing ever again. Like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying.
But I tell you,
multiple streams of income. She could be doing anything. Like I said, modeling, fragrance ads, like whatever, bro. Like she could.
I mean, she could be like, what's her name? Eve, who married up a few levels, married a billionaire. She's good now with a baby. She's like, I'm a billionaire's wife.
Right.
Shit, I'm rich forever.
He disappeared. She was gone.
But what I'm saying to you is this: after the rat race of like being a celebrity and trying to get in a game and all that shit, once you hit that lotto ticket, cash your chips in and get the fuck out.
Unless you just.
But that's what you're doing it for.
Self.
Unless you're good at the art, nigga, then you stay in it.
Yeah. Like,
then the money don't matter no more. We just doing it because I'm good.
But how many artists do we see right now where the money don't matter?
Drake, the money don't matter. Jay-Z, the money don't matter.
Chris Brown,
Future, the money don't matter. Chris Brown, the money don't matter. They just doing it because they like the art. The Migos, the money don't matter no more.
Nah, but these niggas have been also doing
Cardi
it for
B.
10, 15 plus years.
Yeah.
But they only been hot. But
like they
unlike Jay-Z was hot for a while.
They put time into their crafts. Like it's not like they as soon as they got their big bucks, they cashed in. No, they stayed in their craft. They became the best at their craft for a long time.
Coach said, he said who's doing it and staying in the game after they
but
get
a lot of people are a lot like, I mean, I understand. Like
I'm saying
personally,
those guys are still in the game getting they in it for the music now.
Because they love what they do. Yeah. But me personally, I don't know, because they were all started young. So they're like, okay, I'm started young enough. I'm still good at this. Let me keep going. But how many, did any of them really start off like poor? Like Jay-Z, I know Jay-Z sold drugs. I know Drake was from Canada, so I don't know how poor he was.
He was on.
So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, but like, okay, for instance, if I know my parents were poor growing up, and I know at this point in time, if I did something where I can cash out like tens of millions of dollars, I'm done, and I want to enjoy the rest of my life. Some of these folks are just not done.
You're not going to cash out if you're doing something you love to do. Now the money is extra.
Even then, you're like,
once we make it big on this thing right here, the money's not going to matter no more. We're just going to be coming on here just to do it.
There's a difference
because that's what we like to do.
Between doing something for money, which is what you sound like, Adrian, like you just be doing it just for the money, and then making money off of something that you're doing like that.
Well, that's what that's the thing that I have to learn how to do is make money, do stuff I love to do to make money. I did the opposite.
Yeah.
I do stuff I don't like to make money.
But you have to do sometimes you have to do the opposite to get to that to turn it around. You just can't forget that.
We all
Come
have
on,
to
you're
do.
too old for this, man. Come on, Pop. You should know that.
What, man? Fuck you, Pop. Fuck you,
your
man.
Your gray is coming in real good on the screen in the grayscale, man. You doing pretty good. Pop.
Yeah, Pop.
But that was good, man. I guess my final notes on the whole Kim and Kanye thing.
I think Kanye needs to sit the fuck down somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, don't save her. She don't want to.
He needs to sit the fuck down.
That's the whole.
It ain't.
He need to sit down.
It's not always the person's fault with the sex tape back in 2012. that's my thing. It's not always.
I mean, I was what 10 years ago now?
Yeah.
Over 10 years ago? Come on. Everybody got sex tape running. Everybody got a cell phone, so everybody got a sex tape. All y'all got is a video in your phone right now. Some girl doing something to you.
Dread it.
That's a sex tape.
I mean,
what?
Well, before we get to the next topic,
what?
Look, let me ask you a question. Let's say, let's say the five of us.
Did what?
We got
right.
We got bread. Famous.
All right.
Social media. People know us, man. We got millions of followers. Whatever. Right? We could all be rappers. Whatever. Right? Sex tapes and dick pics seem to be the driving force of today's social media. If you're in the game, so to speak, y'all sending out y'all tweeting out a sex tape that y'all did. If y'all famous,
absolutely not.
Let's say you need people to talk about your name. You gonna send out a sex tape or
nah, I'm good. Nah. I'm good.
If y'all need a push, just a little push.
Nah, I'm good.
Somewhere. Go ahead.
Go ahead, yo.
I just said somewhere you have to have standards and morals or something.
At some point in time.
Just somewhere.
I
That's
think
all I'm
at
saying.
our
So no, I
age
wouldn't.
group, like that 80s, those millennials, like I think a lot of us are kind of getting that shit back out of here. Like, we're not doing that shit.
We started it. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why we ain't doing it no more.
Started what?
Big Big started with us.
Probably
I might have been the first one.
But I mean, that might be why we're out of it by now. Like, we're not going to continue to do that. Like, we're not going to do it at this point in our lives.
I don't.
We do FaceTime.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
Oh,
Hey,
No,
so-
but I see your point though. But I'm not. No, if I'm a celebrity,
Yeah.
I don't need it. I'm not putting my dick on the internet forever.
If you have
I have kids.
if you are let's say like you don't have a family, like you are who you are, right? But you don't have a family. You are who you are, and you have sex with a celebrity. Are you putting that?
Whoa, what celebrity? What celebrity? I need no celebrity.
No. Don't
Janet Jackson?
play with your mental.
You're gonna pick Janet Jackson. I say you can
Old
have sex
ass.
with any celebrity. You're gonna pick Janet Jackson.
And it.
Yes,
I was
nigga.
And it.
What year?
No, not
This
a
is
year.
not now.
This is 2022. You're gonna pick Janet.
I will
Jackson right
have
now.
sex. 52-year-old Janet Jackson. I'm breaking her back if I was
Is she
single.
52? There's no way she's 52.
I think she's 52.
Is she?
I swear.
That's not.
Ooh.
That's not old at all. I think
That's
No.
what
I have sex with Janet. She's 55.
Shit, that's old. That's old.
What?
50
Out of
is
your fucking
old.
mind. And make a sex tape with her? Hell yeah. Now, first of all,
But do you post it?
50 is old.
But do you
no,
post it?
I don't post it. I don't post
You
it.
still don't post it?
You,
I
We
keep
not
that for me.
acting like 50 is old.
you can't do that to
No,
me,
50's not old.
No.
To Miss Jackson? You can't do that to Miss Jackson?
Nah, I do that to Miss Jackson.
Not
That's Janet Jackson, dog. You can't. Nah. She is an icon.
I am who
Hey,
I
B,
am.
why you so dark? Hold on. B, why you so dark all of a sudden?
The sun getting real. The sun getting real.
Yeah,
low
the
out
sun-
here.
mighty low.
Hey, first of all, my black
It's
brethren,
getting real
my
black.
heavy set
You might-
friend.
You might need that.
Whoa. Why I gotta be a
my-
heavy
my-
set friend if
my-
I ask why you
chubby
get so
co-host.
dark?
My chubby co-host.
You might need
All you had to
Why I
do
gotta
was
be a
say-
why I gotta be a heavy set friend? I just asked why some dark in there. That's all.
You could have said your
You can get
background is
personal.
getting dark. You got personal. Why you, Brandon, is getting dark? Not why your background getting
I'm
dark.
not saying why you looking like you midnight. I'm just saying I'm just look real dark out there. That's all.
Yeah, we heard it, right? Shots fired.
I heard.
Ain't no shot
All right,
fired.
cool. Yeah, it
That's how we
was.
start.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, me, who I am right now. If I find like if I
What
smash
celebrity?
big- which celebrity? Who's
Yes,
the
sir.
who's the hottest?
Watch nigga say Rihanna.
Who's the hottest? Nah, she knocked up already. 2022, I can't even do it. But if I found my way to like, I don't know, who's hot right now?
Zendaya. How old is she? Too young.
No, she's too young, bro. And
She's
then,
too young.
And then because she does movies, what was that argument movie she did with Denzel's son?
Queen.
Oh
Elizabeth.
man.
Because she do movies
Mal-
like that to like if it messes up her age, like you don't know, I would never touch
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, Malcolm and Marie.
Yeah, Malcolm and Marie.
Yeah.
I would never touch
Yeah.
her because I can never get a like I don't want
That
to
was a
say
good-ass
she's cute
movie,
or
too.
nothing because I can't get
That was a good movie.
a peg
A
on
good-
who she is.
On age.
Yeah, I can't. But I don't know, man. Like I don't Nicki Minaj or like like so whatever.
Kyla
some-
Pratt.
No, she's not famous enough. I mean, I'd still post
Who?
it, but Kyla Pratt, she not. I mean, somebody like top list right now. What's Sweetie is hot. Sweetie is hot right now. Like if
Who?
How old is she?
Chloe Bailey's hot.
Chloe Bailey is hot.
Who?
How old is she though? How's Chloe? How's
That's a
Chloe
good
Bailey?
question.
25, something like that. They like mid.
Yeah,
20s.
Nah, too young.
I think she's millennial.
Yeah.
Yeah, too young. Too young.
But
Mm-mm.
if I found myself having
You're not a
sex tape
millennial.
like that, like I'm posting
No.
it, bro. Like I'm posting it, bro. Like
You're posting a sex tape.
I'm getting famous.
There's no guarantee you're going to get famous.
I'm getting
though.
famous. Nope.
There's no guarantee.
My sex tape is going to be that damn good. I'm getting famous.
You gonna wear a mask for a sex tape or a clown mask or something?
That's why I said
They're gonna be like, man, he is doing a good job.
But
got
We're
a
not
lot,
built.
man.
We're not built right for sex tapes. I'm just sorry. We're not built for sex
The-
I
tapes.
don't know
Depending
who
on the
we
celebrity.
is.
there's
We nigga. We nigga.
I don't
We
know
are.
who
We're not
the
built for
fuck
sex
we
tapes.
Y'all.
is.
I think the
We
only-
are not built for sex tapes.
I am.
I have a nice healthy dad bod. Okay.
This
Ew,
nigga
man.
said,
And-
Hey yo, he's trying to make that. Is dad bods out? Like people really like dad bods?
No, dad bods are in, buddy.
Yeah,
Dad
females
bods are
like
in.
dad
It's a
bods.
thing.
They do
It's
like
a thing.
dad
I
It's a
bods.
thing.
refuse. I refuse. I refuse.
They don't.
Dad
They,
bods
they
are
don't. They're not a fan of the chiseled guys anymore because they think y'all full of yourself.
Well, I
Pretty
am.
I'm just saying. That's why I didn't. That's why
Yeah.
dad bods in. We do just
That's
enough
why you
to make sure
find that
we
nice
don't die.
medium, baby. Yeah, I mean,
I
They
like
like-
to look
they-
straight down.
But
Women
like,
like to eat, though.
but like I'm posting, bro. Like I'm getting famous, bro. I think like last week, like 3, I don't know which rappers did. Social media. Was
Nelly.
nuts.
Nelly did a
Nelly,
sex. Yeah.
Who was it? Lil Fizz and Big Sean or somebody posted like dick pics last week or the week before.
someone
last?
just recently.
And I was like, do I need to get
Some-
in the game? Is this
No,
is,
no.
This, is this arena wide open? Can anybody?
But here's the thing:
join
none of
this
them are
league?
famous. Nobody has a fame. Nobody's famous enough for like Kim Kardashian. Ray J did it. It wasn't. No, Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson did it. That was big. Ray J, Kim Kardashian
Ray J and
was
Kim
big.
K, they weren't that big back then. When they dropped,
No,
their
they weren't
shit,
that big.
weren't
They was-
back
No,
they
no,
was not that big
no.
back then.
It came out afterwards.
It's just that they were one of the first to do the whole
Yeah.
sex tape
Paris
thing.
Hilton did it.
Yeah,
Right,
Paris
that's
Hilton
what I'm
did it.
saying. They were one of the first to do that. The only
Look, you
reason
got
why
it.
she
You
didn't
have
get
to be-
famous is because it was in that trash night vision shit that nobody,
Yeah.
it's like the production was terrible. Nobody wanted to see that.
You have to understand. Right now, I don't think we are so desensitized to so much shit as a society because we see so much shit, crazy shit on a regular basis. You have to be to get a sex tape like viral. You have to be like a Beyonce has to have a sex tape.
That's what
Now,
I'm
if
saying.
Beyonce had a
You
sex
got-
tape,
you gotta-
that's
You
huge.
gotta smash a celebrity.
Yeah.
You got to smash a huge celebrity. You can't smash
That's why-
somebody's the
that's-
extra in a movie.
That's why I'm like, you're picking Janet Jackson, bro. Like nobody.
Yes.
I'm not tuning.
He's an
in to
icon.
watch Janet Jackson, bro.
What?
I'm not. Ooh, Janet
Bruh.
Jackson got a new sex tape out. I'm not.
She would have
rushing
the.
to
She
see
would.
that.
Janet Jackson would have the most #1 sex tape on the planet. It's Janet Jackson.
If
Do you know who
Jackson,
Janet Jackson is?
I would
It's
definitely-
Janet Jackson.
I'm not gonna lie.
She shut down a Super Bowl for years. It's Janet Jackson. You kidding me?
For the record, that
Come on,
that
man.
Super Bowl kept going. For the record.
For what I'm saying,
Stop.
what I'm saying to you is that she's that famous. Like if Michelle Obama had a sex tape, we're talking about that famous. You got to be Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Michelle Obama, somebody famous. You can't be regular famous. You got to be like everybody in the world know who your fucking name is. That's how famous you got to be to have a sex tape nowadays. Nelly's sex tape lasted
No,
what?
to-
A day?
to make it?
No, in order for it to go viral, where it's like, oh, I'm famous.
I can still like.
Yeah, you can't look at Nelly. Nelly's famous. His sex tape ain't going nowhere.
Me and Sweetie made a sex tape. It would. I just need a week.
You are nobody. Who are you?
No, that's the thing. I'm not the draw. She is. She just won an award. I don't know what award it is, but she just won an award. She's the draw. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, I need to see her tape. I'm the guy.
So you're the stunt dick. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
You're the stunt dick.
And from
Okay.
and from stunt dick, stardom was born. You don't understand.
This nigga said stunt dick started was born. That's your backstory.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, he's a real great. He's a great broadcaster. You know how he started? Yep, get his dick sucked on camera. That's that guy.
Yes. You gotta pioneer certain things. Like Johnny Keys. Y'all know who Johnny Keys is?
No,
Nobody knows who Johnny Keys is. It's a
No.
no, who's Johnny Keys?
Johnny Keys is a national goddamn hero. It's a damn shame y'all don't know who Johnny Keys is.
Who is Johnny Keys?
Johnny Keys is the
Don't watch
first
enough
black
porn
man.
to know.
Oh, the first black man to fuck a white girl on camera.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember we looked that up.
Damn
Yeah,
shame
Yeah.
y'all don't know who he.
yeah, he's a pioneer.
We fresh out of Black History Month. Y'all didn't read
Yeah,
up on Johnny.
He's a
Keys.
pioneer. Yeah, that guy's a pioneer. Yeah,
He paved the way.
He paved.
he
the
changed the
way.
world. He paved the way. He changed the world. All BBC videos is because of him. You know what I'm saying? He changed the way.
He was the origin.
Damn.
The roots.
That's the order story.
But all right, so nobody,
Look,
nobody but me is doing sex tapes and dick pics for fame and fortune. All right,
Nope,
that's cool.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Nah.
See, I'm on there, but that's the thing. If I did end up with someone with that high of a celebrity, I just gotta keep it, and then hopefully that'll keep me in a. I might use it as blackmail. I'll be the blackmail.
Well,
user.
you got to drop that. You got to do how do you drop the. I'm with Dre. You got to drop that certain way. Like, listen, I got the tape.
I'll be like, hey, yo,
If my bank account stays above 100 grand on a regular basis, you'll never have a problem with me. If it drops to 99,000,
let me tell you, nope.
I'll stay in the background.
Let me tell you why you have to release it and why you all's ideas won't work. Because
why?
You have to drop it, element of surprise. Okay, you have to drop it and feed off of all the attention that's coming from it as the person who's in the video. The reason why you guys playing won't work is because if you're blackmailing her to pay you, all she has to do is make another sex tape with somebody that she really wants to have sex with and drop that herself.
That would be very
you have no leverage at all.
But now she has 2 sex tapes out.
You might as well have a blank tape.
Whoa, she has 2 sex tapes out, right? She has one with a celebrity just like her, and another one with a random ass dude. So who thinks gonna go further, the random ass dude or you?
She'll just fuck anything,
right? I'm saying, look, I want the Kenny shoes.
That's gonna mess up her chances.
TMZ was still buying
one out, then you have a second one.
So you see,
exactly.
So
it's gonna be like all these videos popping up.
The narrative is she'll just fuck anything, and I'm the anything. That's not. You ain't gonna go far with that. The whole point is that.
But there's still a super.
You're the special. You're the one.
That's a backstory. Man, who'd you say?
Sweetie.
Sweetie was at a concert and picked this tall dude out of her crowd and was talking to him all night long, and they got cameras right next to he's blowing her back out on camera. You know, you're a backstory. You're a movement. I can sell with you. You know what I'm saying? You're a random guy.
Is being famous worth it that much to be putting out a sex tape?
I'd rather be rich than famous. I'd rather be rich than famous.
What's the end goal?
What's the end goal?
Yeah, like
what's your end goal?
For what?
To be rich and famous. Opportunities.
You're doing the sex tape.
Opportunities is going to come knocking once you've got the fame. You mean the more people that got your name in their mouth, you're going to get the fame. Old girl.
So you willing?
Old girl gorilla glued her hair together. Every time she posts something, Shade Room pick it up. She got her own business.
So what?
She making money because she done. She
so
was
what?
Dumb because she was dumb.
So at what point is?
I don't like the way Monk is talking. Y'all see his stance, his position.
I love it too because he's very deliberate what he's about to say. He's very deliberate. He's about to say something very deliberate.
Hands all show, and I don't like that.
He's being very deliberate. I like that. He's being very deliberate what he's saying.
It's a condescension is about to arise from this comment. But go ahead.
At what point is it? What is your cutoff to being famous? Like, what are you not doing? Because right now you like whatever it takes to get there. You're willing to take to get there. I'm asking.
Sometimes it's about opportunity.
With Sweetie is what I'm willing to
do
right now.
Okay, are you okay? The sex tape, Sweetie. Can she peg you in a sex tape?
No, she cannot peg me.
Why not? That'd be more popular.
That's more popular.
Way more popular.
Exactly, you'd be more famous.
So first of all, the idea of pegging isn't as mainstream as polygamous relationships right now. Pegging still
but I'm saying, you know how famous you would be?
Pegging still has about 5-8 more years before it gets mainstream.
Do you know how famous you would be, though? You know how famous you'd be if you got caught on camera and Sweetie pegging your ass and your face in the camera? You're the most famous player on the planet.
No, you're not.
You got pegged by Sweetie. Or Janet Jackson or whoever.
What you are is a simp that's getting pegged.
Stop trying to bring that old lady.
That's what you are.
First of all, don't not call Janet Jackson. Hold on. Don't call Janet Jackson an old lady.
No,
are you fucking kidding me?
There will be
it's
no
Janet Jackson
slander on this podcast, bro. We the Black Balance love
Janet Jackson. B is saying that. B is slander Janet Jackson.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do a sex tape with 2022 Janet because
She's 170 years old.
2010 Janet was my favorite. That's all I'm saying.
I do throwback.
All
Janet.
women get old eventually. You got
all women get old.
There's only two.
What?
Get old.
Yeah, but I don't have to choose to have sex with an old.
Man, that's what you need.
Even when I get old, I'm probably not going to choose to have sex with an old.
If you with a woman your age and you get old, you can have sex with an old woman.
Am I?
That's a big if.
Yeah.
It's a big if.
I'm with Shane on that one.
By all means, brother. By all means, brother.
After a certain age, if I'm not like married, like I'm sugar daddy status the whole way. Like I'm just
Yeah.
Well, what age
What?
is that? I feel like 50 and over. If I turn
Not
50 and I'm
50,
still
not
single,
50. I'll be thinking
I'm sugar
about
daddy.
I'll be thinking about it heavily at 55 though. Like 55, if I'm still not like
He said I'm in
settled
that.
down and like in it, like I'm definitely considering it heavy at 55. 60,
I'm good.
I'm definitely doling out cash at 60.
Fuck that. I'm good.
Oh,
we got offline. I got to talk to somebody offline. I found something the other day on Reddit, which was weird.
Oh, which reminds me.
Oh,
What's the time count looking like? When is this podcast set to?
We are actually
we're actually over time.
We are actually 2:06 in the game. It was a pretty good timing, as a matter of fact. And
yeah, I think we're good.
Most of our topics down, so we did a good job, man. I mean, unless we want to real quick go over strip club stories.
Save it for next time. It's been 2 hours in.
Save it for next time, man.
Well, y'all, I got something to look forward to next time.
Yep.
Strip club stories.
Oh man.
But
all right,
this was cool, man. Anybody got any last words about anything before I give my final?
Nah, man, B, you look good in that light, man. Keep up. That's a good light for you.
Man, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, it really
that was a compliment, man.
Motherfucker.
Right here, man.
It's a compliment. That's all I was saying. It's a good light for you. That's a good look.
Right, you got comic book character epicness going on.
Yeah,
it's everybody now. It's everybody now. Hey, my bald head brother, to stay with me. We ain't got nothing to say to this. All right, my man. Let's Luther. Okay.
Take over the world.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always the people with diabetes that want to talk shit.
Go ahead.
This nigga right here with diabetes and shit.
Do your pose where you put your hands together again. Go ahead, sit the way that you was doing. There we go. Very
look like he about to sell me something at any moment in time right now.
That ends with my brother.
All right, man, take us out.
Awesome face, motherfucker.
Today was a good show. Finally got all 5 Musketeers together. We finally got all 5 Bean Pie brothers together.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Oh, see, Jonas. I told you, Jonas.
We finally got all 5 of the Avengers together. Whatever you want to say it, bro. We all finally came together, and we had an awesome super show. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time.
Your boy.
Topics was lit, and we found out a little bit more about each other. And that's what this whole thing's about. It's about the conversations and really how much fun we can have actually having them and sharing our perspectives and things like that. So, on that note, I'm King Seriously. Turn Up Deontay, Top Chef, B Fry, and Dreaded Leo. And we will all catch you next time. Peace.
Dose.